There was a movie that came out a while back called Limitless. And the concept and premise of the movie was that we only use 3% of our brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we only use 3% of our brain and we're doing all right as, human civilization, and then we reapplied that to the fact that we're only using about 3% of the people that we've ever met in our phones, my goal, my aim has always been to how do I increase that percentage? Because the more conversations that I'm having, the more opportunity I'm creating. You have an electronic device, piece of glass in your hand that literally connects you to the entire world, whether it connects you to the world via your social media, your Instagram, whatever, or it connects you directly to people whose phone numbers you have in here. Nipsey and I, we would build on just like technology ideas, non-traditional entrepreneurial ideas, books that we read, etc. At the end of the day, though, his mantra was just like, yo, I just didn't give up. I just kept going. You know what I mean? Like people said, other folks would literally just fall by the wayside. Folks that was like, oh, you ain't gonna make it, yeah, whatever. I just stayed true to my vision and just kept going.
This is a Silk exclusive.
Welcome to Words Music Dance. I'm your host as always, Paul the Bull, no relation to Gravano. You already know what it is. Shout out to everybody listening. Shout out to everybody watching. You all appreciate it, but make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button, please. I still appreciate you, but that's very important, very, very, very important stuff. And today, got a couple homies here. We got another good team up, little matchup here that I think is going to be a very, very good episode. First off, we got the homie Drizzy, aka Steve, aka OVO Steve.
My brother, how are you?
Aka Stevie Six.
Stevie Six.
666.
All the way from.
And he got shoes on. I don't know if y'all can see it, but
You're welcome. I made that happen.
he got some shoes on. You know what I mean? Comment if y'all want to see in the socks. But everybody said last time they wasn't feeling the socks, so he got some shoes on today. We're not gonna say what they are because we ain't got no endorsement deal.
Man, fuck y'all.
But
this is my own it's my crib. Whatever.
And also, last but not least, got the homie Big John here.
Hola.
AKA Medium John now.
Hola.
AKA he the fuzz, don't say nothing. AKA, you know what I mean? But he here too. So this should definitely be a good interaction, you know what I mean? But like I said, once again, shout out to everybody listening and watching. Enjoy the show, because this one's gonna be I might just sit back and just see them going head to head, just relax for a minute. I said head to head. That's like 1-on-1.
It's called docking.
The matchup.
Matchup. Okay, the matchup. We leave it at matchup.
We cool though. There's no beef. There's no cool.
Well, wait till the episode ends.
Well, yeah, we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see how it's going. But let's start off by saying, Steve was right about one thing.
Can you repeat yourself?
No. He did say that the Toronto Raptors could possibly beat the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals.
Can you go back to the clip that said?
Probably not. I think I deleted that. We removed that whole episode. But he did say that the Raptors could beat the Warriors in the finals, and they did.
Sure did.
So congratulations for you picking that correctly.
It's been a tough year for the Warrior fans overall.
I mean, but we'll get into that. Because part of the reason that the Raptors did beat the Warriors was because
talk about it.
Kevin Durant was injured. Klay Thompson was injured. And not for nothing.
Oh no!
The Raptors still didn't.
Wait a minute, hold up.
What?
Two out of the 5 All-Stars were hurt, so they couldn't be the.
Well, see, that's the ESPN answer, because Draymond is an All-Star, but really, is he?
Yeah, he's an All-Star.
But really, is he?
The low-level All-Star, though.
You know what I mean? Like,
What?
I mean,
he's pivotal to that team.
Yes, but was he last year?
No.
Okay, then. So we're talking about last season.
Is he a pivotal component to the Golden State Warriors?
Do you obviously believe in your lying ass heart that a full healthy Golden State Warriors y'all would even have a chance?
Wait, I'm gonna reply that without Kevin Durant. Yes.
No, full.
Well, so to answer.
Oh, with Kevin Durant?
Yeah, the full
nah,
side,
Kevin
yeah.
Durant's.
Yeah.
Okay, but even with
y'all doing y'all,
so
Canada.
game, what was
That
that?
way.
Game 4 was it? What was it? It was one game where because Kevin Durant was already out from the previous series.
Yeah.
and then Clay got hurt.
Well, Durant got hurt in the Houston series.
Right, the previous series, right.
And
And then eventually Clay got hurt like game 2 or 3 or something like that, I think it was.
Of what?
Of the finals.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much half the rings would go to Houston.
Right.
Durant.
Now, that game, KD was gone,
Yeah.
Clay was gone.
Clay was-
Steph put up like 50 points, something like that, 48, I think it was.
As he should.
However, Toronto didn't smack them,
No.
and they should have. With just Steph scoring 48, and y'all they was still struggling a little bit. That should have been cake. Or Shaq would say barbecue chicken.
Okay.
That should have been barbecue chicken.
But-
they had like Toronto was shooting 90% from the free throw line.
Yeah.
40% from the 3-point line.
Yeah.
50%. Like they had to play a damn near perfect game.
Okay.
Just to beat Steph.
But that goes to show you how great Golden State was.
Steph. Because Golden State wasn't it. It was Steph.
No, you can't say that. I mean,
I think I saw Steph pass the ball to himself and then lay it
he
up.
passed the ball to
I'm pretty sure I
Steph.
saw
Steph
that.
to Steph.
Go to the
Steph
tape.
alley.
I don't think
Steph goes to Steph. I don't think it was Steph.
I don't think there's
Steph,
something like that.
Steph in the fast break. Steph in the rebound. Steph. It was Steph. He had 48. And they won by like, if I'm not mistaken, it was like 6. It was 10 maybe. They might have won by double digits. But it was like every time they got within 7,
So-
somebody on Toronto hit a 3. Danny Gay hit a 3. Van Fleet hit a 3. Like it was like, okay, loaded.
Yeah.
But it should have been a struggle. It shouldn't have been, because that tells me if Clay was there, at least, not even talking about KD, if Clay was there, Golden State winning that series.
all right, but let me ask you this, right? What was the expectation for Toronto?
What do you mean? For the season or by the time we got to the finals?
To the series?
Well, 'cause
they already made the finals.
Yeah, expectations changed. So when they got there, when KD was already hurt in the previous
Would
series.
you say even after the series, after the injury, excuse me, do you believe that they were still the underdog?
Not that both
not right. Once KD was there, I still had Golden State.
You know why I call bullshit?
I
Because
said it. You can go to my Facebook. I bring up
just Clay. I was like, they can do it. When Clay got hurt, I was like, all right,
right.
Canada's getting a fucking ring.
Yeah, I said that. KD, and I even thought KD would come back like game 3 or 4. But then once Clay got hurt too, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be tough. But then, like I said, when I saw that game, when Steph had to score 48,
right,
and they still didn't smack them, I was like, yo, if Clay was here at least,
all right.
I still put a pick Golden State.
So I'm gonna give you some history of it.
Here we go. Stephen Facts.
Clearly, guys, you guys couldn't be more fucking wrong.
Where's your Canadian flag at, by the way?
All the way from.
Shut up. So, game 1 of the finals.
Game 1 of the finals, yep.
Kawhi.
What
does he do?
Specific numbers or?
He clocked in.
Because truth be told,
goddamn
Kawhi didn't even have a great series. Because he was kind of spent himself. He was a little tired himself too.
Oh, okay.
It was his first full season back from his injury.
I mean, anybody would be tired from carrying that team.
He didn't carry that team. Because you want to talk about
Yo, my man,
all-stars.
was he not the player that hit pivotal clutch shots?
Who you taking?
For them to take
Siakam
no.
or Draymond? You taking Siakam or Draymond? Okay. Backup point guard.
Gotta be honest with yourself.
Van Vliet or Sean Livingston?
My man was pulling from like 35 early. Like,
and Sean Livingston did what?
Oh, he was at Miami. He was at Miami. He sure was at Miami.
Okay.
What about my man Siakam?
That's what I said first. Like
He was
Iguodala's old and beat up.
So
he's not doing that.
By a year, Kawhi wasn't carrying that team.
Kawhi's not carrying that team.
That's not true. That's not true. Let me tell you why.
He hit the game.
My man's
the
defense was on
series
point.
winner against Philly.
Oh.
He hit the big game against. He hit the big shot against Philly. Give him credit for that. Even they was looking like that. Is it going in? Is it going in? Like
On Joel Embiid.
bounce.
That's
Oh, should have went in. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we give him that.
Yeah.
But he didn't carry the team. They was a deep team, and they added Gasol.
Yeah, but Gasol.
So they got deeper, pause. They got deeper. Super Bowl. But they was already on a deep roster, and then they add. So when he signed, then midway through the season they added Gasol.
Yeah, I believe.
So they got better. It wasn't just him. It was a lot of components that played a part. No, not knocking him. Clearly, in Finals MVP, clearly made a difference. I clearly take him over DeRozan, but he didn't carry the team. In a weak Eastern Conference, who everybody.
Yo, everybody was doubting them when they lost to Orlando in the first round. They were like, "Oh, how could
Because the Eastern Conference is pretty weak. They had the best team on paper.
I'm sorry. So then,
Aside from like
so then
Boston.
what's the excuse of Boston? That's what I was about to say.
Well, where's Kyrie at now?
Down the block.
And where was he talking about?
Brooklyn.
During the All-Star game, we saw him and Durant in the hallway talking about what?
Who's gonna get hurt first?
No, talking about we out. he was telling him, you could see him, he's telling him like, yo, they got 2 max contracts. We could do it right now. That was during February.
Okay.
So where was his mind in April? We out.
You say Durant faked the injury, you say?
Oh, I didn't say all that. But the views and opinions expressed by the guests. But he said, I mean, because you seen him, he was there in the locker room high-fiving him, hopping, you know what I mean? But
I'm not gonna front. I didn't care. Like, I didn't know anyone in the world was Toronto fan, except for Canadians. This fuck. But
so, your man
I just didn't want
Drizzy-
Canada to win.
Your man
That's what I
Drake
care
made it about him. He was crying. Did you see the post-game interview?
No.
Well,
He said, I want the chips with the dip.
Man, listen, this is poetic. This is poetic. You just gotta watch it happen. The 6 and 6, Kyle Lowry with the ring, Kawhi Leonard bringing the chips to the city. I want my chips with the dip. That's all I know.
You didn't see that?
No, you know he saw it.
I swear that
You was crying
You know
too?
he
You was crying? You was watching 2 pop and pop like,
But don't
the
you?
6.
All right, but don't you think that Kawhi helping this franchise win his first championship, it meant more than basketball? Don't you think so?
Not the, but he's gone.
Did to me.
I mean,
it was a 1-year record.
Kawhi's gone. Like even he was surprised. Like,
But that
what?
shows how great Kawhi really is.
Or how weak the Eastern Conference is.
No, stop with the fucking Eastern Conference.
Okay.
So
Let's say
hold
that-
on, hold on.
go ahead.
If y'all switched and forget the way it's laid out, same teams except for Golden State and Canada, put Canada on the West Conference, they would have made it this far.
Listen, I'm not answering that.
Yeah.
They were like a minor
Very
league
good
team.
question.
They were like a minor league
That's
team.
a very
bro.
good question.
I'm just.
Or even looking at what happened if Kawhi doesn't hit that buzzer beater against Philly.
Yeah,
Philly's champions.
that's not true. They go to overtime.
They gonna win that game. They was in Philly.
No,
Home court
they go to
advantage.
overtime.
Home court. I'm
You
telling
don't
you,
assume.
Watch the
They
game.
go to
Kawhi
overtime.
was tired. He needed that to go. He was like, I'm done. I need a break. He was spent. Like because he got, matter of fact, he hit his leg or something in that game, and he had a limp. Kawhi was looking a little not suspect, but it was, again, it's expected
For carrying that team.
because he was.
I feel like we just proved that
he
we
sat
actually-
out.
you were right
He
to say-
sat out against San Antonio. Like he was cleared to play, and it was like, so some people say he turned his back on San Antonio. I won't say that,
Of course you would.
but he did sit out. He
You're
did
right.
not play.
Listen,
Whether you say he
listen to me. You
What?
talking all this shit, you Chicago Bull fan.
I mean,
I'm tired of this.
that's why I'm kicking
just,
the wing. It ain't my
just give
team.
my man some credit,
I
okay?
give- he won a championship.
We don't even remember the last time Chicago was good until Derrick Rose fucking got his ACL torn.
Sound like you remember.
I do remember.
Okay.
But that's not the point. The point
So,
is,
see, Rick.
you're over here, the East
So
is
where you
weak.
rolling this shit though? Now that he left, are you rolling with Kawhi? Or you rolling with your fucking Canadians?
Right. Because you don't really pick a team. You
I'ma tell
switch
you-
up every now and
I'm
then.
gonna tell you what I'm gonna be.
'Cause I thought you was a Knicks fan at one point.
Nah, you-
I would
Then
never.
you- What?
I would never be a Knicks
You
fan.
was hyping up a little bit, but then you switch it up. Like you always
I,
switch
I,
up.
I was never been
assumed you were a player dude. Like I like this player, so I'm gonna like that team.
Right. I'm gonna be real with you.
Okay.
I'm taking my talents to LA.
To the Lakers or
Which LA?
Clippers?
Yeah, which LA?
Because that matters now. Clippers or Lakers?
The Los Angeles.
Clippers or Lakers? No, you gonna say something. You gonna pick one.
Come on.
Clippers or Lakers?
You got Anthony Davis.
So you going
got
Lakers?
LeBron James.
LeBron
You got
James?
LeBron.
Okay.
You got your what's the other dude? Danny Green.
How far they in the playoffs last year? With
Who,
LeBron James?
the Lakers? They didn't make the
Well,
playoffs.
yeah.
They didn't make the
With
playoffs.
LeBron James, like the greatest world, they didn't make the playoffs.
Didn't make the playoffs.
Motherfucker.
After
This is shit.
he turned on playoff mode, and they didn't make the playoffs.
I'm sorry. Who in the Chicago Bulls turned on anything? They still fucking serving hot.
We don't
nachos
have
and shit.
anyone that claims to be the greatest in the league, in the world.
Yeah.
So
What happened to Zach LaVine? Yeah.
I didn't like that move. I didn't like when they brought him over because he came up with a bad leg injury.
What
I didn't
about-
like when they brought in the dude Jabari Parker,
When did,
which ended up cutting him.
When did Jordan in Chicago not make the playoffs? Like in the later of his career?
Oh, he made the playoffs every year with Chicago. Every year from rookie year on, didn't miss the
I wasn't
playoffs
sure about that. What Kobe?
every year.
Kobe didn't.
Kobe.
He missed a play.
Well, he didn't. His rookie year, he didn't come. He came with the
No,
bench.
I'm talking about when he already in.
Yeah, once he was the man, they didn't make.
LeBron got
But they
years
missed-
there.
they
He's not a
missed
rookie.
his- they missed his
Hold
last
up. LeBron got years
season.
there.
20-second timeout.
Who's your team?
Detroit Pistons.
What? All right, we're gonna move
Hold on, wait. But I pick a team. I don't pick a player.
No, but I gotta be.
Your team this year's LA, last year was Canada.
I was a Miami Heat fan because of LeBron.
So you follow LeBron. That's what.
me and
I'm
LeBron are like this. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you think the Lakers are winning it all this year? Because you had to pick last time. You said well, the question I asked you was
fucking crazy.
who do you feel could beat? Who do you think, as they're built right now, could take the Warriors in a 7-game series?
I got 1, 2. Wait, hold on. I got about 4 or 5 teams. I think that can
Run them off.
Ready? Mm-hmm. I got the Toronto Raptors.
Okay.
I got the Milwaukee Bucks.
I definitely don't think so.
I got the Philadelphia 76ers.
I don't think so.
I got the Oklahoma City Thunder.
No way.
And
None of those teams have enough firepower.
I feel like I'm missing somebody.
You said 4. One. Who could pick? You didn't just say Toronto was winning it. You gave me Toronto, Philly. So you did give me the list of teams.
On the episode, Lakers make the first round and get eliminated. I'm saying it right now.
So you saying LA
They make the first round, and they get
knockout.
eliminated. I'm gonna call him immediately.
What are you saying is happening?
We're gonna beat the Clippers in 7 in the Western Conference Finals, and we will end up playing Philly, or I would like to say Milwaukee.
And then the Lakers win
Lakers win
the
it.
NBA championship.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't think Brooklyn going nowhere?
I'm sorry.
You don't think Brooklyn going nowhere?
Brooklyn got to wait till Durant comes back. That's the whole difference of it. I really like, no bullshit, I really like Brooklyn's team. I'm not going to be no
But you don't think they'll make
bandwagon.
I always say, because obviously where I grew up, if Brooklyn ever had a team, I'd root for them on the side, but I'm a Detroit Pistons fan by heart.
Okay. But with that team, with Kyrie, with Durant, with DeAndre Jordan, with LeVert, like that team is.
But you saying this season they're not gonna make the numbers?
I think they'll make the playoffs. It'll be cool. They'll probably, whatever, have a little holiday game or whatever.
A little holiday game.
Yeah, getting bumped first round.
Okay. So it's on record.
Yeah.
So it's on record.
The Lakers.
You want to make a bet?
The Lakers.
Oh,
Yo, bro, I'll make a
okay. No
bet.
gambling on camera.
Yo, I'll make a bet. There's no way the Lakers get
But-
first round.
They didn't make it this year.
John
They
said
didn't make
first
it in the
round
first round. At least
knockout.
I'm in your first round.
Right.
Well, this-
Yeah. So John said first round knockout.
First round knockout.
Giving them the playoffs because they didn't make the playoffs the last couple years.
Yeah.
So that's an improvement.
Yeah.
You saying all the way to the chip.
All the way from it.
Okay. So that's documented. We're gonna hold on to that.
Yeah.
Remember this episode. This is episode 64.
I'll give him that. He said last year Toronto.
Yeah.
But I will give
But
you
again,
that.
like I said, he picked a couple teams. I don't want to give him all the credit.
Before Clay was injured, he was like shitting his pants. I guarantee he was. And then Clay injured, he was like, "We got this in a bag."
So where do you think Detroit's going?
Oh no, we're not gonna know it.
Oh, all right, cool, no doubt. All right, continue.
But I say he's bankrupt though. He can't blame us.
Matter of fact, that water's from fucking Flint, Michigan. So there you go, kid.
You know what they doing? They going around the whole time. They got locker room. They're like, yo, LeBron, give it up, bro. I ain't making the playoffs.
There you go.
Listen, man.
Enjoy that Flint, Michigan water, kid.
So everybody that's listening, everybody that's watching, comment your thoughts on these picks right here because this gonna get interesting. So we got until the NBA season starting. We're gonna see where it goes. Trades might happen.
When
but-
LeBron watched the episode, he's like, yo, that nigga Drake bugging.
Shout out to LeBron if you
Too much
watching.
pressure on me.
You know what I mean? Holla at me.
First round, go.
Taco Tuesday. That's it. But so also it's kind of like the Steven flashback episode.
Yeah. Talk
The
about
last episode you was on.
Yes, sir.
Well, he didn't have shoes on. The fuck?
I'm good.
A couple
I'm good.
things came from that episode as well. 'Cause
Sure.
You also
Talk
you started out by hating on Fab.
There was no hate.
It was hating on Fab, but you made the bold statement of.
But you were
also-
bringing up something that no one mentions. It's like
Right.
something like, what do you mean this dude's not the greatest of all time? No one said he was. Like no one mentioned him.
No, I didn't
why
say
are you picking on him?
I didn't say Fab was the greatest of all time.
Oh, you just said
I
he
think
was-
Fab gets more credit than he deserves.
Not true. He gets the credit he deserves. Exactly what he deserves. He's a
I know.
great mixtape rapper, and he drops balls. He can make a song. He make a
All right, I'm gonna be real with you.
That's the
I
respect
don't
he
know
gets.
if you know this, but a lot of people, like real shit, a lot of people consider Fab in their top 5, top 10 artists of all
of
time.
MC.
Are they from Brooklyn?
Are they?
Well-
No, are they from Brief Weight Project?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Are their names
That
Paul
makes,
Kane?
I've seen that.
Is it his brother? Are they
But
from the Street
specifically
family?
speaking on Brooklyn and stuff, you also said that
Yeah.
Big was the greatest of all time.
I'm about to spit this water out.
So that was a statement you made, which kind of segued into the first episode of Unpopular Opinion.
Woo!
Thank you for canceling that.
Listen, don't listen to him. It's coming back. I'm busy with law enforcement shit and family wife problems, but I'll be back.
No,
like, it will.
Listen, cancel it. Put that shit with Daredevil. Put that shit with Jessica Jones.
Disney
that
Plus
shit-
is coming back.
No.
Leave me in there.
No.
So
Leave it buried, B.
But since then, a podcast, I think they call the Brew Podcast, whatever, released a top 50 list who they considered greatest of all time.
Oh God.
So,
By the way, I think top 50 is bullshit. I don't think anyone can really do a top 50. Usually,
Not at all.
I've tried. I consider myself a hip hopologist. Like I love hip hop, and after a while, you're like, all right, well, let me just throw this name in there.
Listen.
And then you like 50. Let's go top 20, top 25. Keep it like top 50. Too much, man.
listen,
It's
too
a lot.
much. They did it, all right? I don't know how they did it. I don't know how long it took them to do
And it was a
it.
stupid top 50.
But they did it. But
Who was the source? Who was the?
it was a podcast called the Brew Podcast. I believe it is.
Are they like certified? Are they known? Do they have
I don't
any
know.
fucking record?
I never heard of it
Matter.
until then. It was great marketing.
The reason
It was
why
great marketing for them because their name got around. Once people found out who it was, they
who's number one?
So I was gonna get to that because
All right.
it's not Biggie.
As it shouldn't.
It was a person who you said should not be number one, and you said the old heads would only say number one. Jay-Z.
Oh.
Yeah, Jay-Z. Oh, you said the millennials. You said the millennials.
The millennials,
would,
that's right.
would pick him. So Jay-Z's at one. I'm not going to do the whole list. I'll put it up there. It's going to show up on the screen real quick. Boom. But Jay-Z was number one. Nas was number two. Joe Budden was number three. Which
When I saw Joe Budden number 3, that's when I knew the list was from.
I'm not mad at him being on the list.
I am.
I don't see him at 3. He's top 50. I got him in top 50.
And we're talking MC or rapping again? Because you know how I do it. So when I
Listen.
break my list up, I go MC and rap.
It says top 50 greatest rappers of all time.
So to me, that's not MC. That's just rapping. I got Joe Budden up
rappers.
there.
Don't say
Joe
that's not MC.
Joe Budden's in way past.
All right,
he's
so
way
I don't
in the
mind
top.
him in the list.
So it's Jay. Then it was who?
Jay-Z,
Jay-Z.
Nas, Joe Budden,
Joe.
Styles P. Again, I don't think he makes the 50.
Okay, great.
Black Thought.
For just rapping, you don't think Styles P made the 50?
No.
For just rapping?
No.
I gotta think about this.
No.
I gotta think about this. Black Thought
Especially not
deserves this
4.
spot.
Black Thought, yeah, but not 5.
Okay.
Fab was 6. So again, to me, I could see
When
him
am I
on the
Biggie?
list.
What name is Biggie?
Biggie was all the way. Where's Big? He's on here. I know he was on here. Hold on.
He's like 8 for some reason, right?
He's 8.
Too much recognition.
Wait a minute.
Drop him
After
lower.
Jada Kiss, after
drop him
Fab,
lower.
after
Wait,
Black Thought, they put him back.
wait. So
Drop his ass
Joe
lower.
Buttons, Styles P.
There's no S. People always put the S. It's just Joe Budden.
Joe Button,
There you go.
Styles P.
Black
Fab
Thought, Black Thought,
and
then
Black
Fab,
Thought
and then
were better than
Kiss.
Biggs?
And Jada Kiss,
There.
and then Biggie at 8.
There's no
Ghostface at 9. Kendrick at the top 10.
Again, we talking just rapping. Biggie's actual rap, like he could flow, he could storytell, but his actual rap, talking about bars, lyric for lyrics, was very remedial. It was kindergarten rap. My daughter could read the raps that he wrote. It's not complex in any way. He didn't say shit that like, yo, I don't know what that means. He didn't have complex metaphors, double entendres. Like his lyrics were there. They were raw. They were there. He was a great storyteller. I give him for storytelling. To me, Big's one of the greatest of all time. If not in that, if not the top one, in top 5 greatest storytellers of all time when it comes to hip hop.
Okay.
Just pure rap. We're talking just rap. Biggie, did Biggie ever say something you're like, yo, I don't know what that means? And he catch on, oh, he meant this. No, you know exactly what he fucking meant. It wasn't that complex. It was really easy. You could tell he didn't get past a certain grade level, and you get it. Like he could spit.
He probably got his GED. We don't fucking know. I
think he dropped out. Yeah, I think he did drop out. That's like the common story of
Yeah, but so did
rappers.
Jay. And look at Jay. Jay hit you with a fucking quadruple entendre. And you're like, yo, oh shit, that meant this.
T.I.
And that
dropped
meant
out of
this.
school.
And this meant this.
And we all know T.I.
He's mad
vocabulary.
educated.
He didn't need the school. He read his own
He
books.
just read dictionary.
Yeah, like so.
He got Don Diva magazine dictionary in the bathroom. He's like, yo,
Right. So it's not even about school.
what
It's just,
do this word mean?
Yeah, and expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
Expeditious, man.
But yeah, so I mean, there's a few that I feel. I mean, a lot.
So
most of it, I feel it should be on the 50.
Where's Drake
but
at on that list?
23.
Terrible.
Drake is 23.
Terrible.
Why?
They probably just listened to 5 inch round and they're like, all right, well, he can rap, so I guess.
He can rap.
They didn't do the rest of the music. They was like,
I like
but
when he
rappers,
raps.
not MCs.
Yo, I don't care what category you decide to put it in. Drake, if you don't think Drake is the best rapper of this
Rapper.
rapper.
No. Are we talking like you talking like a candy rapper or like an actual put bars to paper? Drake's not in
I
there.
knew this was gonna happen.
Drake's not in there.
Wait, hold on.
Drake's not in there.
Hold on.
Drake won't even be in my top
I'm about to
20.
go to Tylenol. Hold on. Give me one.
So okay, so what
You might need a
I got
Milo.
it from you.
Fucking Drake, that's emotional.
I got it from you before. I know your top 5. It might change.
Who's his
whatever
top
to say it again. So hold
I
on.
didn't hear. I didn't hear.
We're gonna. I'm asking again, but I want to hear yours first.
What's my top 5?
I want to because I don't think I got it from you last time. So
Okay.
we know you don't like. You said Big was 1. I think you gave me like 1, 2, 3. I don't remember, but you said Big was 1.
Big was 1.
Get the fuck out of here.
So who you guys?
Just smack the fuck out.
Where's the rapper bouncer? They kick niggas out. Biggie, get out of here.
So
What is this? The Apollo? Or?
yeah, words into the sand. Give me your top 5.
It's Biggie,
That's
Jay,
one.
Nas, Rakim, Lauryn Hill.
Okay. That's
That's
I'm not mad at your list.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't get mad at people's lists.
Sounds like
it's all
you-
subjective.
Yeah.
The knock that most people have that I don't even have myself is with Lauren.
Yeah.
Not a big enough body of work. That's also the thing I put against Big. But the body of work is not big enough.
There is no body work for Lauryn Hill, though. It's one album. Like,
But see, I count the Fuji stuff too, and it's still not enough.
Really?
It's still not enough.
Fuck.
agreed.
You know what I'm saying? But
Wait, can I hear his
For
top
top 5, though?
Yeah.
I don't think she's top 5. And again,
don't think she's
Lauren's
top 5?
No.
No, I definitely agree with that. I'm just like, I'm trying to think.
I think she's one of the greats. You know, and I won't even just say female or whatever, but yeah, she's up there.
Lauryn Hill's definitely
But
a
she's
top
like Andre 3000. The mystique of the verse every 5 years builds up the hype a little bit.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, we got a Lauren verse. Like she just did the song with Pusha T, and everybody's going crazy over just hearing her, just seeing it say featuring Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
So the hype of that, she's not even rapping on it, but
But
just to see her name, you're like, yes.
I guess.
He found Lauren somewhere, like, you know, like.
Yeah, but isn't that great? Like when the artist doesn't always like put out every year or whatever 6 months. Like,
Well,
It's great.
different,
when
though.
people
Doesn't it create
care.
nostalgia?
It's
little
great when
different.
people
It's a little
care,
different.
but seeing Kobe play pickup with somebody 1-on-1, we're not expecting much now because we know what you did for 20 years, 20 seasons in the league. But when you don't even have that many seasons in the league, you just showing up
Let me ask you-
doesn't have that.
let me ask you guys a question, right? Real
Yeah.
shit. So you know, Biggie, he has classics.
2 albums.
Which
He has one classic album.
You're fucking crazy, but he has classics.
One classic and a
Lauryn-
greatest hits album. Yes.
I agree.
Life After Death is a greatest hits album. They was like, oh, this shit's a hit, this shit's a hit, this shit's a hit. Let's just put this shit
And
together.
it's a lot of filler. I think I said that
Mad
before.
filler.
It's
Hold up,
mad
hold up.
filler.
That
I
album
said
could be one disc and be fine.
I said that. It would be much better if it was.
And
just one
again,
disc.
I said it on my episode, the industry knew it because they cut the remastered version you buy now in stores is cut by like 6-7 songs because it was fillers. It was like, get this out of here.
Okay.
So,
You went out of time out. You used a couple of.
all right, well, fucking red flag on the plate, some shit. Don't you think that because of how impactful that the first album or whatever album that the artist has
It
came
was
out with?
so it's hard to talk
Let
about
him finish.
age.
Let him finish first. No?
You're right.
Yeah,
Wait, why y'all
Finish your thought. Finish your thought.
Wait, why y'all talking about age though?
Finish your thought.
Don't you think that how powerful the album was from that artist? Shouldn't that, because you could like bump those albums now? They're so
When's the last time you bumped those albums?
last week.
Okay, both of them,
Both of them.
completely front to back.
Front to
What you got? You got
back,
Apple Music?
man.
What you got? You got Tidal?
I got Apple Title.
Yeah. What you got? Got music?
Oh word? He ain't doing Jay like that?
Well, Jay got money, so
No,
So does
you got
Apple.
you got
like-
music?
Apple Music.
And your
Apple's richer
current
than Jay.
roster right now is Biggie. Right now, if you pull it up, show the camera, do you have Life After Death or Ready to Die as a full album in your shit? Not songs, not certain songs, the full
Oh,
album.
getting cold out here.
Not, okay,
Call
good.
him out.
Like,
Good.
I know it's not in mine.
I want to see it.
Like what?
Let's see. Open it up.
I
Unlock
assume
it.
you have a lot.
Put the
Like,
look, turn to the thing and put the password
Well,
in.
well, take it easy. Password is 555. 555.
Oh, you sure it's not 6? 40 over your 46.
Where?
We scrolling down. We're about 5 pages deep.
Hold on, we're
well, that you can't count.
We
It's
about.
mad albums.
Okay.
yes.
Is this your last plate or?
Now I'm just saying the album's actually in the thing.
All right,
It's in there. It's in there.
Come on, I just said yeah. 'Cause a lot of people, I know mad people who are like, yo, not yet. I was like, wait, he's in your playlist still? Like, is it still in your playlist right now?
Yeah.
Right.
It was
I mean, don't wrong. That doesn't mean anything because some people like me. I make playlists when I'm driving. If I'm
Right.
driving a 2-hour drive, my whole playlist, I delete everything, start
Right.
over again because that music's great.
Yeah.
I got music.
So it's there.
So you guys know. So
I
who's your
respect.
top 5? Who's
So
your
go
top?
ahead.
Because let's hear this
This
bullshit.
is gonna be hard. Are you talking rappers, right?
Because if Big Pun is in this shit, this nigga's getting flamed. Like, I'm literally, I'm ordering Uber Eats, getting Big Macs and all that shit just to show you how much I hate Big Pun.
Because you was hating on Pun in that episode.
I
too.
sure fucking was.
So
Okay,
first of all,
making
we
sure.
talking rappers.
Rappers.
Just rappers.
Oh, God.
Bars.
What the fuck? Rappers, lyricists, artists. Nigga, what is your top five?
There's a difference. There's a huge difference.
Oh, boy.
Top 5.
You would know, but you like Drake, so he's not in that
Drake-
category. So you don't understand.
But Drake is number one. He's your favorite
not
artist,
in
favorite
anything.
artist.
Not in rappers or in
I don't think he's my
MCs.
favorite artist.
He's not even top 5.
What about singers?
First of all, you can exactly. I give him that. Nowadays, singers give him that.
You know why he's bullshit? Let me tell you why he's bullshit. I remember when we used to work together, I was like...
Tell me I'm a Drake fan, please.
No,
You can't get no one to agree with that.
No. I remember when Thank Me Later came out, right? This is a true story. This is true. It's Thank Me Later?
It's a lie already.
And he was
now.
like, yo, boy...
Well, Thank me now with the song.
It's a lie already. Trust me.
Nah, he was like, yo, your boy just came out with an album. I was like, you goddamn right he did. And then he was like, oh, what do you think about it? I was like, well, I haven't heard it yet, so give me a week. This is an album. I was with the album, you know. It had
What was the album?
sure. So I was like, what did you think? I was like, you know, nigga sings too much. You got to rely on rapping. And I was like, yo, I completely agree, right? So then, you know, a couple years later, he was like, yo, I have no Drake on my phone, no Drake at all.
Okay.
I said, I don't believe you. So I looked through his phone. You know what he had? You remember that song he had with Wayne M. Forever?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Forever. Everybody.
This nigga had this song.
That counts?
Yes, it fucking does. Hell yeah, it does. You kidding me? Hell yeah.
He got you.
Nigga, I'm like, oh, because my man, Eminem
that is a Drake song by the books.
So I was like, oh.
It was never on an album,
So
I think, but it was on the soundtrack for LeBron's movie.
The LeBron
But
James
it does say Drake featuring
These niggas.
Yeah.
And sure, M was the last one, and he destroyed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But your boy was first name ever, last name ever, but some shit.
Your boy had
That
the
was a
worst
terrible
verse on
verse.
there.
That was a terrible.
He had the worst verse on there.
Nigga,
I'm not even
no. It was cool.
That was
No, it was worse verse on there.
That was.
That was
You're just
he was still
hating.
doing
You're
this
just
in the videos. That was young Drake. So you could see he was still because he was transitioning from being an actor, but the grass
that is accurate.
doing
I had
the-
fun.
That is accurate. I'm lying though. I'm lying.
I'm an honest dude.
Yeah.
I had it forever on there. That is a Drake song.
It is Drake's song.
I mean, I had like the girl Drake song, like, you know, like I was in like shaking my ass.
yeah, no.
He is like
I hope
probably
not.
twerking and shit.
I hope not.
No,
Like, I didn't have that. But nah.
It's 2019. Go back to the tweets. It's 2019. Your boy's bugging over here. Go ahead.
But nah, I everyone knows I would never fuck with Drake like that. Like I said the same thing all the time. I give every artist a chance. There's no artist that I've ever said that I sung about that I didn't give a chance. I listened to the entire album. To me, Drake doesn't own a classic album, therefore he'll never be in the top anything list because he don't own a classic album. If you don't have a classic album at all, with that much body of work, not like 1 or 2 albums,
Right.
that much body of work, you don't own a classic album, you're not in top 5.
Well, some people say he does.
Yeah,
Some people say he
But that's all it is.
does.
It's all of our opinion.
Wait, hold on.
Some people say what was the one who was writing on the
Mama's Room? They show Mama's Room?
but that was on there. Yeah. What was that one?
Shout out to the rose.
Not the song, but the album. What album was that on?
Take care.
Take Care. Some people, because I actually put a
Is it his
poll
first
up.
R&B album?
Well, they all R&B rappers. They all like. But
Yo, this nigga's bugging.
My man's like, yo, I'm the best rapper ever, but I'm competing with Mary J. Blige.
I put the poll.
Come on,
I put the poll on Instagram.
he did the
Pause. I
poll.
put the poll on Instagram, and a lot of people said 1, maybe 2, and they most people generally said Take Care. It's the one.
Listen. I'm okay. I already proved my point.
So
I want to hear this nigga's top 5.
Yeah,
Because let's hear this lyricist top 5, then categorize it to artist top 5, then categorize it to
Right, there's a difference.
nigga. At least I don't know
There's a
all the white
difference.
people who
So like,
top
you know, Pac is to me the greatest of all time.
Pac.
Yeah,
Me too.
100%. For MC. Now we talk rap. Pac's not even in my top 10. We talk just pure bars. Not even in my top 10. So
Right.
it's different.
So give us your five.
Without going in order, probably I got Jay on there. They definitely got 9.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z.
Gotta be
Jay-Z's
specific.
number
Definitely.
1.
Jay-Z. No.
Could be
not
Jay
going
on
order.
Felony. Could be Jazzo.
Yeah. I'm not going to order. I'm just going out there.
I like that.
You said Jay.
For just rapping, just bars.
That was good.
Yeah, just rapping, just bars. I got Jay on there.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z. I got Nas.
Okay.
I definitely would throw Eminem on there for just rapping. I'd back and forth. Black Thought would probably like 5 or 6
Okay.
on there. Black Thought definitely up there. And then I dance around.
So, because Black Thought made the top 5 on their list as well. So double check.
I dance around with the Slaughterhouse team of Royce 5'9" and Joe Button for just rapping. Like I dance around with that. But again, it's me going on top of my head right now, just laying it out there.
I mean, again, I'm not mad at you.
But I
And,
don't know.
you said you were on the bubble with Budden or Royce. You said that.
Yeah, like
you said that was
it's
55.
yeah.
Now, to me, I would put Joe in my 5. To me, two people that I can quote, like for any occasion, any event in life, I can pull a quote of theirs and it reflects that life. Jay-Z and Joe Budden. There's a quote from a line they said that.
My thing
that you
with
just
Royce,
pull up
I feel
and-
like Royce. Like back in the day when motherfuckers all the time like Lloyd Banks and Fab, like yo, have you not heard like Royce metaphors
just
are
didn't
way
take
more
it
complex.
serious.
They do the easy fucking
Yeah.
put 12 shells in your heart like carton of eggs. That's mad easy.
Yeah.
Royce to say some shit like oh shit, let me put this fucking
he
Rubik's
just
Cube together.
didn't take
That's
it
what it means.
serious. He was caught up in like a lot of BS.
And he
Like,
was drunk most of the time.
right. He was drunk, and and that's what I'm saying. That was part of it. Like he was always, he wasn't straight
I think I need
focused.
a fucking pinky over this fight.
Once he got focused, I mean, he put together, Book of Ryan, and it was a great body of work. Book of Ryan's a great body of work.
Oh, yeah.
He was singing on it.
We said that.
He was singing on it, so he did sing a little bit too. But it wasn't.
That's cool, right?
Apparently,
Yeah, nigga from
But like
Detroit,
that-
so he
that's
cool though,
R&B.
right?
But like
That's
I told
R&B.
you,
He cool though, right?
But like
man
I
is
told
singing,
you,
singing.
I know that.
I don't mind.
Your man is crooning
I
to
don't mind
females.
dudes singing. I don't want to hear a Marvin's Room kind of song when you like dirty mac into a
When was
chick
the
on the
last time you heard of
phone.
Marvin's Room?
From Drake, you hear that every album.
Not true.
He had a whole song dissing Georgia Smith on the last joint.
Jaded, a Marvin Roomish kind of song.
What?
Jaded is kind of Marvin Roomish. Jaded, that song Jaded on his last
Oh,
album.
Jaded.
Oh, Jay, yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, that's
That's
Jay. He's going at
But I-
Georgia Smith, who's
but
like
so-
a 25-year-old. This dude 30 something.
So I'm not gonna fully agree with him here because I
like,
personally got Jaded and Mar Room on phone right now. So like,
See
so
what
I'm not
saying?
gonna.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not rocking that. I'm not bumping that to work, from work. I'm not listening to that.
It's a good beat.
Like,
So you
I'm
guys
not-
think he only does R&B?
No, I didn't say that. I love it when he raps.
I'm gonna ask you a real simple question.
Hold on, we actually
Wait,
both
wait.
agree that when he actually raps, when he wants to rap,
Okay,
he
I
actually
like
raps.
great. I don't-
Still not top five.
The joint he just dropped the care package.
That's old
It's
shit.
mostly I know that, and those are the joints I liked.
I hate
The
it.
5 a.m., the 9 a.m.
That got to be just as fast as I downloaded it. I listened to the whole thing and I was like,
Yeah, no, I like those
The 5 a.m.
joints.
like I
Yeah.
listen too, but I'm like I don't need them right now. I could just go back to it all
Yo,
the time.
4 p.m. in Calabasas?
Yes.
Take that. No love in their heart, so they fake that.
He was
They
dissing
have
Joe
real level
Budden.
the way they put.
He was
Come
dissing-
on.
He was dissing Joe Budden.
All right. Anyway,
But Joe
That's-
gave him
again, that's still not really
Joe gave him an
close.
EP worth of joints though. Joe, you
it's
can't.
a bar.
My daughter understands it.
But Joe gave him a whole EP worth of diss tracks.
Like,
you know,
I think metaphor-wise, like he'll sing a metaphor that's deeper than his fucking balls, but when he wants to
What?
spit, he'll spit.
maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
When he
I don't
wants
like I
to
said, I
spit, he'll
can't.
spit.
I can't get into the sing song stuff. But
So he's kind of biased. I'm gonna tell you why. Because
Okay,
2 out of the 5 are from Detroit, and that's
so you like the Pistons?
just like the Golden State Warriors. The Detroit Pistons had a tough year this year, so we're not gonna go.
So you a Detroit homer? You got some love.
Which
You got
is
some
cool.
history in Detroit.
which is cool.
Not at all. I love Detroit Pistons because my brother used to love the Knicks, and I used to
Okay.
watch them beat them down the Knicks. And my brother used to hate
Okay.
Detroit when I was
Okay.
younger.
Bad boys.
Like, hey, my brother hated Detroit,
Okay,
and so
gotcha.
I like rivalry. So I love Detroit because of that one reason. I have
Gotcha.
no fit. Like, I can't even name you Detroit's top 5 on any time except for maybe the Rip Hamilton squad.
Okay.
Oh,
But my brother hated them,
Right.
so I love Detroit back in the day because I'm fucking petty. I'm petty as fuck. You know, I'm Mr. Petty.
Mm-hmm.
And then same thing with my Cowboys. Me liking the Cowboys, because we weren't even a big team at the time. It was literally because when we watched the game,
Mm-hmm.
I went to my boy's house. We were young, we were like 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
The team was playing. He's like, "Oh, who you got?" He was like, "Oh, I'll take the guy that look like yellow and black, like bees." I was like, "All right," so I take the one with the stars. And from there, every Madden game stars. Back then, they were rated 66 in Madden. Like, believe me, it wasn't a great time for me.
Right.
Like, but that's how it went over.
Like the
Like,
Pistons right now.
Jordan, you know, I know you're a Bulls fan, but
hold on.
I remember Jordan had one of the dopest quotes. I remember when they lost one playoff series against Detroit, and then the next year they ended up killing them. And he was like, you know, they left.
They walked
Detroit
out.
Pistons left
The clock
without
was still
buying.
ticking down. Yeah.
And you know, he was like, "Yo, did you feel some type?" I think it was Ahmad Rashad. He was like, "Yo, did you feel some type of way when they left?" He goes, "When you get your ass whooped that bad, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't shake my hand." I was like, "God damn, that's the goat!"
It is
Oh
what it is.
shit, bro.
And that's what it is about Mike. Like a lot of people don't like Michael Jordan as a person, but you can't deny his like. I mean, obviously it's the part of the gambling.
Yeah.
But his will to win made him the person that a lot of people don't like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like
Demeanor.
And he was cool with people. He was cool with Barkley, Ewan, but it was like when the game is on or we playing, we not friends right now.
I got a question for you. So you're a Dallas Cowboys fan?
yeah.
Okay. And you're
During the bad era.
Niners.
What about now?
Still,
No,
Niners.
I still go with the Cowboys because that's what I grew up
it.
on.
Still Niners.
But we've been shitty since I've been
So do
watching
you,
football.
Yeah.
so do you know what's going on with the Cowboys right now?
I don't.
Zach is
for sports.
I mean,
like I follow shit here and there. I'm big MMA, big boxing. The rest of it, I'm like, here and here. I'll dabble in. Like I'll watch things, but again, when you sucked for 21 years, 22 years.
No, but y'all had some Super Bowl wins in like the early 90s. Which
23 years ago.
Yeah.
22 years when I started watching and on, we've been terrible. I didn't know about that history until I got older.
Okay.
It was literally just because they had stars in their helmets.
Well, we're in the same division, so
but,
it's gonna be a tough year for y'all this year. But it's okay. It's
well, I mean, everyone deserves to have like a second ring or something like that, right? It happens. You've been around for a long time. You get a second ring. That's not bad. I find it weird though that you like Philly, which represents everything freedom in America, and you like Canada, like an asshat of America. I find that weird, but whatever. We're not gonna go into politics of the country and shit. We'll leave that alone.
Yeah,
but it's cute.
wait.
It's cute. You got your first ring and you're all happy and you're all hyped.
Don't forget who we beat.
Oh, you got
We beat the GOAT.
Yeah, right. No, it was a great game. No one expected that. I was, because I'm not a division hater where I'm like, oh, well, fuck this team. Like the way Giant fans, like, bro,
Giants sound like a hater right now, John. A little bit.
The Giants could win. Like the Giants could win a game, the Cowboys could win a game, and they're like, oh, but we won better. Like, I'm not that kind of salty. I'm like, yo, if you won, cool. Like, you won the Super Bowl, don't bother me.
But do you know that Cowboy fans have this aura about them that they always feel like next year is their year?
All diehard sports fans have a certain feeling, and the most of them are like,
Cowboys and Knicks fans.
If you stick to a team,
Met fans,
you should be that way. Like
Met fans are the same way. They're like, next year's our year.
I'm a Met fan.
Well, that's how it is. I have never been on paper. I would agree most of the time. We should have a few years already. Us not winning Super Bowl like 4 times already should have been. It should have happened already.
Yeah.
We should have took the record for most Super Bowl championships on paper. But then we play how we play, and you have Jerry Jones being the actual head coach. And you're like, all right,
well, people don't realize Jerry Jones is just like Dolan for the Knicks. Like, he's a businessman. The wins and losses are secondary to him. He's all about the bottom line. We're selling jerseys, we're selling tickets. I just bought this new stadium with these big screens. I'm not really caring win and losses.
They're the only real team in Texas, so they know, like, they understand.
Well,
they're the only real team in Texas.
Well, but, you know what I mean? But, yeah.
Those shots are important.
The snipers.
Subliminally, those shots are important for a reason. The only real team in Texas.
But it's like,
anyway.
you know what I mean? It's like Dolan and Jerry, like, they're businessmen. So as long as they still can quote America's team, like, truth be told, Dallas is the number one, revenue grossing team in the NFL, and the Knicks are number one in the NBA.
Yeah, for sure.
So you're the biggest money makers.
The Knicks one I don't get, because even the tickets are like, I try to go to a Cowboy game,
it's
the
value.
bleachers are like $300. Knicks games you can still get tickets for like $15. Like,
But it's the value. It's the value of the team because Dolan also owns MSG, so it's like a company value.
I got you.
So as a company, and he also owns Comcast, I think it is. So their value is all into they own all of that. Which is the same thing Jerry Jones. He owns the team and the stadium. So that money is all
and then
together.
For sports, just so ahead of time, I want to people that like I believe in loyalty. So like Detroit Pistons, I wasn't a fan of. I didn't know. I just know my brother hated them, so I picked them. So I'm always gonna ride with them.
Okay.
Because I'm a fan of loyalty.
And that's me
Brooklyn,
too.
I would love to jump bandwagon like Brooklyn because I've always been Brooklyn gets the team. I'll be a Brooklyn fan because I'm born and raised Brooklyn. But I can't leave my Pistons. So Brooklyn, like I say, I root for them on the sidelines.
They're like the side chick.
Exactly, the side chick.
And that's me too. Like every team that I pick, I stick with. Like I'm not leaving. Like so everybody like, oh, you like Jordan, the Bulls because
the only one I left was baseball. So growing up as a kid, I was a huge baseball fan.
Okay.
I played baseball. I love baseball.
You hate baseball now.
I hate baseball now. But people don't know. So I used to argue with Torado.
Yes.
I was like, baseball's not a sport, just to make him mad, because I love arguing. I know baseball's a sport. I know they're actual athletes, but it's fun to make fun of people and bother them. I'm petty and I like to argue. But with baseball, so I was a diehard Seattle Mariners fan. Ken Griffey Jr. was life to me. He got injured, blew his knee out. It was never the same. I was like, fuck baseball, it's not a real sport. So now I roll with the Yankees and Mets. Either one because it's New York. That's the only time I ever switched was baseball. Because it can't anymore. But literally because of Ken Griffey.
So, we're going to get the division. You guys have a chance of getting the wild card. I don't know. San Francisco looking...
Who's throwing the ball for your team? You have a quarterback?
Carson Wentz.
Yeah. So the one good year, and you're like, oh, it's over. What did he do last year?
He was hurt. I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
He's come back 100%?
Yo, first of all, I was trying to jab at this nigga's team, but now you're attacking me. That's what you doing?
Well, people be told because Wentz got hurt 2 years in a row, and what's his name was the one that got you the championship. Foles is gone.
We beat Chicago.
Thank you. I was trying to spin that.
Yeah, Foles is gone.
Full circle.
You're not
going nowhere, bro.
What y'all doing?
Wentz is better than that?
First of all,
my rookie quarterback, who's still a young fresh blood, is way better than your quarterback. First of all, Way better.
Yeah, okay. He can't even throw the fucking football, but whatever. He got to rely on your mans who don't even want to sign yet because he's still trying to get paid.
But
you didn't know that.
Your man
it's money.
can't stay healthy.
It's all about money.
Hold up.
Your man
Hold up.
can't
Nah,
stay
y'all attacking. Yo, we won this shit 2 years ago, B. Now you got me tight.
You started it. You tried
But
to
I'm saying if you roll the dice 100 million times, one time you're gonna get it. You guys finally won a chip. You know what it's like to be a champion. Good job, Philly. You know what it's like.
Because we got 5 apiece.
Yeah. Cinco.
Wait, you got 5, right? Yeah, we got 5 apiece.
3 in 1 decade.
That's cute.
You'll learn what that's like one day, maybe.
That's cute.
One day.
Wait, I won.
We have 3 in 1 decade. You
got
guys,
one?
You got one. It was cute.
We got a handful.
Cute one.
A handful.
One finger's iced out.
Right.
It's cool.
Handful.
One.
Handful.
Man, fuck y'all. Y'all don't know.
you
Y'all
know
tell
what I'm
me.
saying?
Whatever, man.
So, but before we change topics, I just want to point out some names and see what y'all feel about them. Going back to this list real quick.
This fucking list. Oh wait, I got a real quick question. Is Jeezy on that list?
Young Jeezy.
Young Jeezy.
Yes.
Jizzle.
Jeezy, the Snowman, is 33.
For rappers?
Yeah.
He doesn't even speak English.
That's what I said. I wanted to call out some names. So yes, I'm gonna go through the numbers.
Alright,
I'm just calling some
I
names.
got to think.
Birds, not a word. It's not a word.
Hey, I got to think with Jeezy.
So,
Of course you're like, yo.
Is Ross on that list?
Well, let me just go in order. Let me say, I'm gonna pick out some names and see what we got here. So, I'll just run through them all. We already did top
Around
10.
bird with bird. Come on, man.
Beanie Siegel, Rakim.
I swear, no wonder why y'all two fucking close. Y'all, the
Sagittarius.
hate,
What are you doing right
the
now?
hate in this fucking.
Wait,
here.
who hate
There's no
right
hate.
now? Who hate right now?
There's no hate. I'm being honest.
First of all, you
What?
don't like Philly.
There's
You don't
difference.
like
I have no problem with
Wait,
Philly. I was in Philly like 2 months ago.
What's happened? I'm lost. What happened? Who's he? Jeezy? So you think Jeezy belongs on
Let
it?
me tell you something. You know Jeezy got a classic album.
No, he doesn't.
No, no.
What?
agree.
I don't think he does.
Jeezy doesn't have a classic. Oh my!
No, no.
Thug Motivation 101 is it a classic?
No. No,
I don't think so.
Oh my heart!
I don't think it's a classic. It may be a personal classic to some hustlers that can relate to it
It's
specifically.
his best album.
Right.
It's his best album.
But it's not a classic. Yeah, I don't think it's a classic.
Wow.
I don't think it's a classic on the level of classics.
But to be fair though, in my opinion, me and George all the time, there's a lot of rappers who like I don't think have a classic album. People say they do, but they don't have a classic album. So it's not just him.
That's what I'm saying. To a specific group of people, it's classic worthy.
Even so,
You know what it is about
Oh,
Jeezy?
classic.
You know what it is about Jeezy? This is my
What's about
personal
Jeezy?
opinion.
that he can't speak English.
No, he can speak.
But he talks to a he's one of them dudes that the hustler can really relate to.
He will never be number
not a
one in
rapper.
anybody's list. He's not lyrical. He won't give you the
Correct.
double entendres. He wouldn't give you the subs.
He's just talking.
But I feel him.
Which is why he should be on that list.
Right. But,
But
a
Pac,
classic?
I'm not comparing. I just want to
can't.
make sure.
You
But
can't.
Pac isn't
You can't.
the same. Like
Right, he's
you
not the same.
feel
He's
what
way
Pac
better.
is saying.
You feel Pac, and everyone can relate to Pac, not just specific.
You can feel what Jeezy's saying too.
a specific
Not the same.
group can.
So
a specific
to speak to this real
small
quick
niche
without
market can.
put myself when my new job too much in danger. With Pac, if you grew up poverty-stricken in any kind of hood, whether you're white hood, black hood, whatever you grew up
Whatever
in,
hood.
you could fully fall for Pac. Because of situations I've dealt when I was younger with friends and family and cousins that are about that life, I can feel Jeezy in a certain stance
Right,
that
right.
other people can't.
Right.
I have friends who will never relate to what Jeezy's talking about. They have no clue.
And that's what I'm
at
saying.
all.
It's a
They've never been in a
specific
house. They've never
niche
seen
market.
they've never seen that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Versus someone like it's completely different. Like the way I explained like the other day, like at work, a dude had got got a buck 50 and
Can you
one
say
of
that? Can you say that? Okay.
yeah, I can say that.
Oh, okay.
A dude got a buck
They
50
got-
and
they got-
one of the dudes was like, oh. Like I know you knew this. That's when the first time you ever saw that. Like that's like crazy, right? I was like, I'm not from the state, but like I grew up in the '90s in Brooklyn when the Bloods were coming through. Like I see this in high school regularly. Like, it's fine. I'm good. He's like, you sure? I was like, no, I'm fine. I'm not gonna faint. This is like, I'm talking to the dude. His cheek is all fucked up. I can see the fucking thing. I'm
Nah,
like,
it's nothing.
sucks to suck, bro.
Block
Shouldn't have
that.
got caught.
Block that.
But same thing though. With the Jeezy shit, like you can't relate because if you never dealt with that, like you'll never understand it. So that's what Jeezy will never get that love. But that's fair.
I feel
But
it.
I also don't think
feel it.
I don't think Jeezy's number one in Trapper's list either though. As far as rapper,
No.
Who's number one?
I probably
Most
go
people say T.I.
I probably go
T.I.?
T.I. Probably
People
go
say
T.I. I love T.I.
Give me,
As a rapper
give me
in general, I love
Jeezy's
T.I.
Dear Mama.
See, I got a classic album.
Give me Jeezy's
Yes, agree.
Dear Mama.
He might have two. He
Give
might
me
have two.
Jeezy's Dear Mama.
Arguably, he might have two.
Jeezy's Dear Mama.
Dear Mama.
Jeezy got
The
like,
one song he didn't say bird.
Bird is Gucci.
I know.
Oh, what the fuck?
But he do a snowman.
they're all the
Yeah,
same person.
snowman.
They're all the
No.
same person.
No.
Snowman.
Alright.
Make it snow.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's a.
But give me his Dear Mama.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give you
Or
song,
give me his Brenda's Got a Baby.
but I'm not comparing because it's different.
You can't compare.
He gonna
So
fucking
give me,
listen.
so what I'm saying is, give me the song that he's talking about something other than the
That.
same thing.
I cannot.
That's why I don't feel he can. I don't think he don't have
for his
classic.
demographic in his target area.
Specific,
like
yes.
for instance, if you break down categories, like best trappers, now he's in the top.
He's
5
in
list.
that.
He's in that.
Yeah.
You can argue that.
So I'm not. I can't.
But
give
yeah, I
him
don't
that.
think he should be on that list.
Yeah,
You don't think he should be on that list?
I don't think Rush should be on the list either. For rappers, no. I'll put Ross on a higher list of MCs before I put him on a list of rappers. For rappers, just balls. Like he want no balls.
So Scarface is 16. Where y'all see Scarface at?
Ooh, I got Scarface.
A lot of people.
I got Scarface in the top 20.
Okay. What you think?
Top 20? No.
Where you got him at? 50?
Maybe
Top 25?
25.
25, top 25.
Scarface might be in my top 20. He might.
Yeah.
All right, for rappers.
What about Andre 3000?
Yes.
I
Top
think
20? Would you?
I'm counting his work with Outkast. So, yes.
I go back and forth with
He's a
Andre.
top 10, top 15 artist.
I go back and forth with 3000 because I think that he could spit his ass off when he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
But on a different level than what we say with Drake, like when he wants to, he could fucking go in. Like
Stop
different
comparing this nigga Drake to Andre 30, 3000, whatever.
Hey y'all, was for the ladies, shaking like a salt shaker. Like, I can see him. What was the Drake joint?
But even
the joint where they was the
real her.
sounds about
The real her.
But even
I
Hey
do
Ya,
see a similarity. I didn't think about that before.
Even Hey Ya, if you take the lyrics though, that song is deeper than most niggas regular shit.
Shaking like a Polaroid picture.
fucking-
I was gonna say Roses.
What?
Roses.
Oh,
Rose
Roses.
is another one.
Well, Miss Jackson was like the standout one.
Fire.
That, yeah. But I do see the similarity between
Bongo of Baghdad and fucking gangsta shit on Steakonia, where he's actually fucking spitting like he's in there, but I don't know how I got him in top 20. I got
Where
to
you
Even
got-
the art of storytelling, man. This guy
where you got Common at? Who just dropped an album?
Common is tough, man. I feel like
He's not in my top
Common.
20. I
He's
said
not in
that.
top 20.
I honestly don't think he's another one. I know people was like what is it? What is it? Fucking chocolate water flavor. Oh my god, flavor.
Yeah.
I don't think the one that people give him as a classic is a classic album. I tried. I can't.
I think B is probably his best. Like that's.
I agree with
B
that
is like
100%.
his best from the intro on. I love that B intro, and the album itself.
I think that's his best
That's
album,
his
without
best.
doubt,
Yeah.
without doubt.
I don't know. I like being Finding Forever.
I like Finding Forever.
I never was
I like
pretty
Finding.
good,
Yeah.
But even Common's another one that I don't think I have any comments on. I have a feature, like maybe a song that he dropped a bar on, but I won't have.
What do you guys think about? Is Talib Kweli on that list?
Talib is no. I do not see him.
That's disrespectful. That's a 15.
Talib
That's a top
Kweli
50.
should be.
Can I stop looking at like 10 or 15? I think.
Yeah, Talib Kweli should.
That's
be on that list.
disrespectful. Talib Kweli definitely my top 50.
I don't.
And it was Mos
see-
Def?
Mos Def is there.
How you
Mos Def
know
is 30.
You can't even say the word most without thinking about Talib Kweli. Like you say they go together.
Yes.
They go together.
Most is 30.
The fact that most of Raucous Records isn't on there. Where's Pharoah Monch?
No, he's not on here. I checked that.
That's ridiculous.
Pharoah Monch rap circles over most.
What do y'all think about DMX at 22? Higher, lower? What would you?
This
So-
is a touchy subject.
This is where I'm probably gonna get this one started.
Uh-oh.
DMX, as you know, DMX in my top 5 or at least top 10 of MCs of all time. For MCs.
Okay.
For MCs. For rappers, he is not. Completely different subject.
Something on your mind? Subject?
So you think MCing he's a top 10 artist? Like
Yeah, he's actually,
lyricist?
I'm pretty sure he's my top 5. No, MC.
Oh, MC.
He's my top 5. He's definitely in my top 5. I'm thinking.
Okay. Can you explain that a little?
Yeah, 100%. 5 great albums, all did commercially well. First of all went platinum.
Is
like
Dark
crazy.
and Hell is Hot?
Dark and Hell and Flesh of My Flesh both dropped the same year are better than most people's entire catalog.
Okay.
Those 2 albums alone. We can't even talk for live show, which is the meaning of an MC. Master of Ceremonies. We've all seen him in his fucking red corduroys and fucking tin boots rock a 50,000 fucking people.
Is Dark and Hell is Hot had that intro, right?
It's a classic.
They all had the crazy intros. Like,
Yeah.
No,
Dark as Hell is
the
Hot.
intro,
Yeah.
nigga.
Yeah. To me, he has 2 classic albums, and his first 2 albums, let alone, they're both classics.
Even the third one.
I argue it, then there was X the classic
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
To me, and then there was X.
Yeah.
Great Depression gets slept on. That shit had shit on it, and then Grand Champ was actually a good fucking
Grand
album.
Champ was the beginning of the decline, but it's like, man,
But that's
5
his last
albums
album.
later,
Yeah.
when you're beginning
That's
the
his last.
decline.
But if you break down Grand Champ, what do you have? You have fucking. I was in shit for his man's AOK though, but you had his hits, the 2 songs that came out.
Party Up and
No, not Grand Champ. Grand Champ was
Grand Champ.
Get It on the Floor.
Get on the floor. Right.
Grand Champ.
There was a song called Grand Champ.
Was it?
Fucking, but that wasn't like hit. Unforgettable.
Oh yeah.
He had the shit with.
Get on the floor was with Swizzy,
Yeah,
right?
he had shit with Cameron. He had shit with 50 Cent. He had a shit with fucking Jada and Eve, which was ridiculous. Untouchable, I think it was called or whatever.
They're untouchable.
Yeah. He had a shit with Cameron. you put on the track?
All right, Grand Champ.
He showed the freestyle.
Dog intro, My Life, Where the Hood At.
That was the thing. Where the hood at?
Yeah, where the
That was the
hood,
hit for that
where the
one. And there was one more that kind of sounded like where the hood
Get it
at.
on the floor, wasn't it?
Get on the floor, yeah.
Yeah, get it, dogs out, get on the floor, shot down, bring the noise.
Shot down,
I
show 50
like
Cent.
bring the noise.
Bring the noise.
Yeah, shot down 50 Cent.
Untouchable, when Jada ripped that fucking thing.
Yeah. Fuck y'all, we're back. When Eve did
We're
it,
Back was fucking...
Yeah, and Jada. Rob All Night was...
Yeah,
That was a weird song.
You don't gotta go home is my shit with Monica.
We go hard, we about to blow. Big Stan, another slept on rapper who don't know what happened with him. The Rain was depressing and
Nigga, you
scary.
ask anybody here right now, they don't. That album is so forgettable.
Not even
Like-
as a hip hop head.
It was
Great Champ was
the
a-
I
beginning-
guess as a DMX fan, you
It was
know?
the beginning of his decline. He started
As a
going
fan
through a
of New
lot
York
of
rap,
troubles.
yeah.
So Def Jam didn't put a lot behind it. So it didn't get the promotion.
Yeah, because Get
that
On
was
the
back
Floor
when
didn't
promotion
do
was
it
a
for the
big deal.
But hold on. Whoa,
Promotion
before you
was
say
a
that,
big deal, like-
if you want to pull it up, Grand Champ, Grand Champ went platinum with no problem.
I was
Even
gonna
without
say,
the
it was just
promotion
that
and
Def Jam really, and wasn't that when Jay-Z took over presidency?
Yeah.
And he was beefing with Jay-Z because he was like, yo, you're not pushing my album like...
with the car stacked against him, my man DMX,
he still-
he had crack on his mind.
Yeah.
All the beef and problems, he had no promotion. He still went platinum and still put a good album out.
Yeah.
My man, I can't name many artists at all that could give you 5 solid projects, let alone 3 great projects and 2 solid projects. First 5. Name my rapper with first 5. Definitely not your man Drake.
Kanye.
Go ahead. First 5.
Kanye, Jay-Z.
You said 9?
Kanye got 5 straight. Wait.
Kanye got
What
5
was the
straight.
fourth? What number was easy? Yeezus.
Like 6.
That was
9.
5?
Not that easy was 4 or 5.
No, he had
He had the
College
3
dropout.
college trips.
No,
It was like
High school
college dropout.
Yeah. Late registration,
late
you know,
gradu-
graduation, late registration, graduation.
My
And then-
Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Well, no, 808 was first. 808
Okay,
was 4.
My Dark
And
So
Twisted
it's
then-
probably 6.
But I
Yeezus
think
probably
I think
6.
Yeezus came before Dark Twisted, didn't it?
No, we're gonna put it
Okay,
right now.
all right, so he got 5. So he got
Yeah, give him
his
5.
first 5. We'll give him his first 5. First 5. Jay, Reasonable Doubt, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. What was it, like Blueprint after that?
Yeah, and even if you count Streets Watching, it's still a good album.
Yeah, so he had about 5, 6, 7, 8 straight. Really, like that was great. Like,
Jay.
What about M? M is
No,
good too.
no.
I was speaking to him.
M first 3, and even that, I argue, as an M fan, they're classics. But as an actual, if hip hop now, if you still go back and listen to it now, I argue that
Do you include
his first 3
Infinity?
might not. No, I don't think anyone in the world.
And you
includes Infinity.
should. That's the problem I have. You have to count it.
How? It wasn't really an album.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
It was an EP that was thrown together back
No,
then.
it was an album. That was an album.
That was an album.
That was an
Not
album.
for back
That's
then.
his first.
Nowadays, that's considered an album.
No,
would be-
that was an album.
That's
It's
considered
considered
an
an album. And then he.
So then Hawaii So We Famous fucking Jay's first album?
No, that was
Jazzo?
Jazzo's album.
He's on the whole
He was on
thing,
that
though.
one song.
No. He's on
That
like
was Jazzo's album.
He's on like
That
3 or
was-
4 songs at a
Stop
7.
it. The Eminem fans always try to skip over, like, yeah, we're not going to talk about that. No, that was his debut album. That's an album. But speaking of M, before we move on from that, I sent that breakdown.
debut album?
Hold
You can't go
on,
to
shut
the
up.
show. You can't even get in the
Shut up. Shut up.
You can't. I don't think you get on album.
You couldn't walk into Sam Goody and buy it when it came out.
Yes, you could. Nobody wanted to buy it.
It
They
didn't
sent them
exist.
back.
There was no production. It was
they
a
sent
Detroit
it-
only.
Because it was still an album. That
No,
doesn't-
it
you
was
can't
never
tell-
distributed.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't sure until he made Fame already. And then
No,
he started
it was
they're like,
okay.
"Wait,
It was
money on
still
this. This is
an
the
album. It was still an album. Whether you got distribution for it, whether
I gotta
it's sold,
agree with this. I don't-
it's still an album.
It's not. It's
The
not.
Eminem fans are gonna say that it's an album. I don't care what you said. It's distributed. It was distributed. He had
Who distributed
distribution. It doesn't
Without moving
matter.
it. You know who distributed his first album?
Nobody wanted it. It doesn't matter who was distributing it. It was trash. Period.
Was it a trash album?
I never listened to it.
Yes,
I didn't care about it.
I did. It
EP?
was trash. It was trash.
Back then, I didn't listen to nobody's EP. A fucking EP.
It wasn't an EP. It
definitely
was a
EP.
trash
EP in
album.
98, 97?
It was a trash. Nobody was dropping EPs back then. It was a trash album. Infinite is the debut studio album by American rapper Eminem. You go right to his bio. That's what it says.
But they don't put that.
debut studio album.
That's what it says on Wikipedia?
That's his
I
album.
can fix that in like 5 seconds.
Distributed,
on Wikipedia.
distributed by.
Is it Wikipedia?
This was his. This is like his website. Like it says that. This is his bio. I can go to Wikipedia.
No, Wikipedia
Well,
don't
Wikipedia
count.
was a joke.
Oh,
was a
see,
joke thing.
so but that's him. It's his debut album. Like look up his bio.
Okay.
That's his debut
Because
album.
a lot of people say Marshall Mathers LP is the
Because it's like, oh, we
Well,
don't.
Slim Shady
we
LP
don't-
is-
that's the
I'm
same-
sorry, Slim Shady.
But that's the same thing. Like LeBron fans don't like to mention when Dallas beat them in Miami.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't talk about that. Why not? It happened.
No,
It
people talk
happened.
about that.
No,
People don't know.
The
The Hall
Eminem
fans
thing
don't
was
talk about
because
it.
that album was not released nationwide when it first came out. It was an album.
That
It was released
doesn't
only in
matter.
Detroit, in the fucking
It
little
was
area.
his debut album.
So because it only got distributed in whatever Michigan,
Okay.
that means that you don't count that as a.
It's an album. It counts.
You count that as an.
Yes, it's his debut album.
Nah,
If he didn't
Thank you.
get signed to a major label, that's different.
I'm gonna give you a
But-
perfect example.
Okay.
Nipsey had the mixtape that. Remember when Jay bought like 100
Yeah.
copies of it?
Yeah.
Does that count as his first?
No, because he sold it as a exclusive mixtape. Eminem sold this as an album on a label with distribution. It did not sell. So the label was like, well, why we make more and distribute it if no one's buying this crap?
I got it.
This was a label deal. This was a label thing. Nipsey didn't have a label. Nipsey was not on a label.
So I'm
He
saying-
sold it on his trunk
what
on
he's
a
saying is
website.
That's how he felt. Then Slim Shady LP came out, and all of a sudden Infinity was mass produced.
Because he went to because he had Interscope behind him and Dre producing it, so they put money into it, so it had to produce more. You're gonna make when you're on a bigger label, you're gonna get a different result than a smaller label. You're also getting different production. You're also getting a different.
I don't think you heard what I said.
What?
What I'm saying is the company that released Infinity, once M got his fame, re-released it again
Okay.
because they knew it. Oh, this show.
Well, now that's smart business.
Like,
that's
imagine
smart
I'm like,
business,
yo-
though. What do you say? That's smart business.
I'm like, yo, your shit don't count because only 5 people can see it, but I only showed it to 5 people.
Nobody's saying it don't count.
But then when you get put on again,
But that's smart business. They just re-released The Matrix in movies. You're gonna re-release some stuff when it's gonna make some money for you. They put more scenes on Spider-Man. You're gonna re-release some stuff when it's gonna make money. They're gonna re-release an Avatar
Also, I don't know if
when
I
it
told
comes
you.
out. They're
This is
gonna
like
do
Eminem's
that.
biggest
Like,
thing. I never ever had the conversation.
no,
Like, he-
I
you
hate
don't
when
like-
people try
you don't
to
like him?
defend stuff like it's a bad album, but it's okay. He's a great rapper, but if you look
I
at his
can tell you don't-
discography,
just like you don't like Drake.
his discography is trash.
What?
Eminem's discography is trash.
Okay, you're fucking crazy.
Well, no, I would agree with him on that.
Thank
also.
you.
I think
his
it's-
discography
I think
is
he has-
trash.
So I want to go with trash. Trash is a strong word. I'm gonna go with trash.
It's
mediocre?
strong trash.
I still think that his discography takes apart a lot of other rappers, people's top shit. But
No, his disc. All right, we can go in order. Hold
Slim
on.
Shady LP, the Marshall Mathers
But
LP.
again, you skipped one.
Okay. Whatever. I'm not gonna say it.
See, don't
Eminem
skip
Show,
it. That's part.
Encore.
That's part of the trash.
The Eminem Show is trash.
No, I said Infinite
Okay.
studio albums. Infinite,
Okay.
the Slim Shady LP,
That's good.
the Marshall Mathers. All right, so we 1-1.
We're 1-1.
We gonna do that. 1-1.
Yeah.
The Marshall Mathers LP.
Great.
2-1. The Eminem Show.
Great.
2-1. Encore.
No.
So what we
So
know?
it's 3-2.
3-2. Relapse.
Woo! 3-0.
so we're biased because I like Relapse. So
Well, Relapse is not a
3-up.
no,
3-up.
3-up.
3-up. And
no,
it's,
I like Relapse. So.
Recovery.
Recovery's great.
4-3 which way?
recovery is
Recovery's one of
kind
his
of
best
tough. Let me tell you why recovery is kind of tough. Because
Recovery's one of his best albums, without doubt.
is it
He showed
a
maturity over his
classic?
first 3.
No.
No.
It's not a classic. Does it have replay value? Certain songs.
Certain songs.
Like
it's not
the
that
Wayne
good.
song.
So
like,
fine, we'll give you that.
The Kobe
4-3
song.
up. The Marshall Mathers LP 2.
Again, I like it. It's on my looking on my thing right now.
4 up.
It's 4.
Revival.
I like Revival as well.
Revival.
I know
4 or
Revival.
5.
Kamikaze.
5 up.
He's 5 up. He's half and half.
He's 5 up. He's
mediocre. It's a mediocre
He's
discography.
batting 500.
It's a mediocre discography.
But he's
Mediocre. I've said it on camera. It's
Yeah.
mediocre.
okay.
He's saying trash. Trash.
Yeah,
No, trash
trash
to me. That
because you
camera
can't be
exactly is
50-50.
trash.
Yeah.
Is DMX 50-50?
No.
Is Jay-Z 50-50?
No.
Is Nas 50-50? Is Kanye 50-50?
I love Nas, but Nas like maybe 60.
Nas is not 50. Oh,
Maybe
he's not
70.
50-50?
Go to Nas right now. We gotta go to Nas. 'Cause that's fucking crazy. That's our top 5, bro. What are we doing?
Man, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to the top
Illmatic.
fives.
Illmatic is
the
one
top
though.
fives is not 50-50. Hold on, let me go to Nas right now.
Oh my god. Wait, are you gonna bring up the new shit that he just brought out?
I count it all.
Fuck. Damn.
I like the new.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get how that counts either. Literally, the words say mixtape.
Yeah.
Like
the Lost Tapes
Where does it say
2.
mixtape?
Let's say it's a mixtape.
Where does it say mixtape?
The Lost Tape 2 is a
Where
mixtape.
did it say
Yeah,
mixtape?
Lost Tapes 2.
Where
If
does it
that
say
counts,
mixtape?
then we got in trouble.
Where did it say mixtape? I don't see it where it said mixtape.
It says studio album by Nasir Jones, whatever.
I didn't see it say mixtape.
Well, anything you go to the studio for is a studio
I
album.
think it's. No,
So,
you know what?
you want to call bullshit on
the
that.
Lost tapes.
But he's with.
I wouldn't count the
Sony
Lost
or
tapes,
he's
but it's
Def
not a mixtape. But
He's with Sony or he's with Def Jam?
he's with Def Jam still. That's why he did the Kanye joint because that's like a Def Jam thing. But
Alright, go to
so
number.
not counting the Lost tapes because those are like It's like the care package shit, the Drake shit. Those are like Lucy's that just come out like a greatest hits that's not released. So we won't count those. Illmatic.
1-0.
It was written.
2-0.
I Am.
Shit.
I Am is still good. Hard. That's
You know, this is just like the Eminem thing. I'm a fan, so now it's to be
3-0. I'm gonna go with 3-0.
Now the
Nostradamus.
decline comes.
Nostradamus. I don't even think that's a decline.
That's a huge decline.
3-1.
Nostradamus.
3-1.
I can tell you for
Okay,
a fact, I've never revisited Nostradamus.
Stillmatic. That's 4-1.
4-1.
Godson.
I like Godson.
That's 5-1.
Godson is.
We already over the hump.
But now we go down again.
5-1. So you were
Disciple?
Cycle, and then we go down again.
Wait, hold on. Real quick. Godson is the one that had Last Real Nigga Alive?
No.
That was
Godson.
Yeah,
Yes, so it's a 5-1.
Yeah, 5-1.
Yeah, now the decline.
Made you look, yeah, 5-1.
Alright.
Street Disciple.
Street Disciple.
Down.
5-2.
Hip hop is dead.
Down.
5-3.
Yes.
No.
100%.
No
5-3.
way. Hip hop is
5-3.
dead?
Yep. 5-3.
I'll give it to you. Fine. 5-2.
And now another one?
2 or 3. Where we at?
5-3. And now another
Untitled.
one. 5-4.
That's a damn near classic.
Nah.
You
What's
bugging.
Untitled?
Untitled. The nigga album.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I don't got that as class. No,
What?
no.
You
Not at all.
bugging.
I think it was better than his last 3 joints.
It's
no.
better than most of his work.
Not
Queens Get the Money intro.
I'm good. I'm good.
yeah, Queens get the money.
Yo,
I'm good.
You can't stop us now.
That's the shit that had fried chicken with
Yes.
butter.
Yes.
Yeah, it has a shit about Fox.
The
and shit
Sly
about-
Fox,
Yeah. Sly Fox,
Breathe, Make the World Go Round with Chris Brown.
I'm good.
Yo, you bugging. Hero?
Again, I've never.
Hero.
With Carrie Hill.
I mean,
Yes.
I can do the same thing with fucking Recovery, but like this song.
No,
Like, this
you
music,
can't.
right?
No, you can't.
See, if that's
You
just
bugging.
so
You bugging. Because that's not even close. That's not even close to
For
what
me,
Nas
it's though
put
that
down.
I've never revisited an album
Yo.
ever
And
revisited.
then Life
it,
is
ever.
Good?
Life is good as another one. Yeah, it's good.
So he's still above 50. He's what, 6'3"?
I-
Now,
that's what I
giving
just
you
said.
that.
No, that's
6'3",
6'4".
7, that's
That's what I said.
No.
I said
It's
60-40. That's what I just said. It's 60-40.
4, 5, 6, 7,
It's 5-3 right
8,
now.
9 joints.
It's 5-3 before we
So
count
that's 6.
Untitled.
It's 9. That's 9 joints. We just, oh no, Life is Good is 10.
Life is good is
It's
not
10, so that's
It's
7.
6-4.
That's
It's
7.
6-4.
What was the 4?
Untitled, Street Disciple, Nostradamus,
bugging.
and Hip Hop is Dead. That's
bugging
4.
Untitled. You bugging
Quattro.
Untitled.
That's how numbers work.
Fine, 6'4". You bugging on title. That's you bugging.
In your opinion.
So fine, Life
my
is Good.
opinion.
And that's here.
And I said 60-40.
And that's here.
Nazir is which one? The one that
That's
just came
7.
out?
You already know.
With
You already saw the
Kanye?
podcast.
You-
7 songs, not an album. I don't want to hear it.
But here you go. That's an album,
But then,
and it's good.
But still, if you were running the tape, I say he's 6'4" or 7'3".
7'4".
That makes it
That's
3.
still way above.
With the Nazir, how many songs out of those 7 songs do you?
I listen to like 5 of them on a
No,
regular.
I agree with that. I do.
Yeah.
There's 5 that are hard,
Yeah.
and then one skip completely, and then one is all right.
Yeah. So that's
But
I don't know if I can
But now,
count
hold on.
Nazir.
If we do a ratio, how actual math works,
50-50 is
7-4 is how much? 50-something%.
Yeah.
Thank you.
no.
Yeah.
Do the math.
7-4.
It's like
Because I'm
it's
bugging
like
off
58
Untitled.
percent.
You can't not like
7 out of
Untitled.
11.
Yes, you could. You
7
cannot
out of
like
11.
Untitled, yo. You bugging. That's 8-3. You bugging.
In your opinion,
No, you bugging.
I think Untitled was trash.
You're bugging, nigga.
Trash is strong. I think Untitled was a better album than his last 3, but it's not his first 3.
Cool. I respect.
Okay, but it's still up there. It's still a better than the worst album.
I've never revisited it. I'm a Nas fan. Nas is in my
But
top 30.
it's not about revision. It's about, is it a good album or not?
If it was a good album, I would revisit it. That's how good albums work.
No, not really. I don't revisit, and we had this conversation before, To Pimp a Butterfly, I don't revisit. Because it's a mood that you got to be in and listen to
I
it.
still revisit
I don't revisit it.
I still revisit
But it's a great album.
I can't. I've never been like, yo, this is a great movie. I'm never gonna watch it again, but it's a great
Yeah.
movie. I've never
But
done
no,
that.
you don't go back to certain. You got to be in a certain mood to listen to certain. Music is not like movies. Music is different. It's a different emotion than movie.
Yeah.
What?
No, sorry,
No,
I
music
disagree.
is different.
No, because there's certain movies I'm in a certain mood. I watch a certain movie. So I
But you
disagree.
can watch them in different.
But for
you
music,
listen to the music on your way to
No matter
work.
what
But
album
I
it
can't.
is.
You watch movies on your way to work.
in a certain
Sometimes
movie,
I can't watch movies on my way to
I
work.
watch stand-up
right?
comedy on my way to work.
Well, I
That's what I'm
wouldn't.
saying, because you can't get into
Movies I
it.
get into
so-
accident. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. You can't get
I'm
into.
sorry.
You can't get into it.
But no, but
music can.
for
you
music,
can
I
get
agree.
into it.
Emotionally driven. However,
It's like a book.
still things like certain moods. I listen to people. There's no mood I'm ever gonna be in to listen to those 3 Nas albums. Those 4 Nas albums.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. So, like,
Yeah.
let's say if you're watching TV and you scrolling down and you see a movie. There's some movies that no matter where the movie's at, you're gonna watch the whole thing.
Shawshank Redemption.
That's one.
I've seen that shit. Even now, it was on the other day in
time.
prison. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna watch this.
Every
I'm
time.
keeping it on. You don't change channel.
But how many times you gonna watch When They See Us on Netflix?
I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't see it, so
You haven't seen it yet?
no, I haven't seen
It's
it.
good.
It's cool.
Not once.
Nah, but how many times you gonna watch it?
But I'm not gonna say. But I'm not gonna say it's great.
But how many times you gonna watch it?
That one time.
You're not gonna watch it again.
So there's
So certain movies hit a certain tone. You're not gonna watch it again. Like, yeah, that was crazy. But I watched it. But damn,
But no, because that's not.
certain albums
No,
do the
that's
same
tough.
thing.
No, because The way really is doing it, that's a documentary. He's doing it in film style.
Fine.
That's not the same.
We can pick movies that are like
But a
that.
movie-
How many times is are you gonna watch Passions of Christ?
That's not really.
I liked the first time.
And I'm not saying classic.
I liked the first time.
I'm not saying it's a classic.
Said dude
though.
getting beat for 3 hours.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a classic. I'm not saying the Untitled is a classic.
This nigga was gonna that nigga.
But it's telling a story that a lot of people was like, yeah, that's crazy. And they, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not watching it again.
But the
when that shit came out,
reenactment of it,
I'm
my mom
not
was like,
watching
you
it
didn't feel
again.
the passion. People were crying. Like, it's a dude getting whipped for 3 hours. Of course, someone was crying.
But you watched it, and you're not gonna watch it again. It wasn't trash, but it's not a classic either.
You heard the
So that's my end album, Passion of Christ. I'm never gonna watch it again. I could care less.
I'm gonna say, but that's what I'm saying. It's not bad though. I'm saying that's a good album. You got to put that on the good list.
Not to me. I didn't think it was good.
You just
I
okay.
didn't think Passion of Christ was good either.
Okay.
I didn't think it was a good movie either.
All right. All I'm saying is there's certain movies or music that you can
Why? And I agree.
like same thing we said about
But I
Joel
revisit
Ortiz's album. Monday. Good album. I'm not listening to it
You
again.
said good album. I didn't say good album. I think it's some good verses.
See, that's what I'm saying it's good. I like it. But I can't listen to it again.
Yeah, Joel Ortiz. He.
Well, like I said, he's a great rapper. He doesn't make music
Great?
that are he's a great rapper.
Yeah.
He's a great rapper.
Remember the wording is everything.
Yeah, I
Do
think
you know
that's
that? You know that when people think about Joel Ortiz, you know it's the only thing that.
well, it depends on who the people you're talking
Are
to.
you talking to hip hop heads or are you talking to someone who just a casual
Because the
listener?
Brits Bodega mixtapes.
Great, cool, whatever.
Without his opinion, ball for ball, would Joel Ortiz rap circles around Drake?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
He's a rapper.
Absolutely.
Would Drake make songs that would destroy his
Yes.
career? Yes, 100%.
That's what I say. I tell people all the time. J. Cole is a better rapper than Kendrick.
Yeah.
Kendrick makes better songs.
Better music. Like
He makes better music. J. Cole's albums are also albums that I like, but I can't go back to because you're like,
That's another meaning to go back and forth. His later work, I go back on more than his original work.
I'm the opposite.
Yeah, I
I
know.
go back to the first ones,
Yeah.
the first two, especially Friday Night Lights, the mixtape, but then the Sideline Story album, Born Sinner.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I revisit all of it, but I like more joints revisited on the newer shit.
I
than
can't
the
listen
older
to
shit.
For Your Eyes Only.
I love For Your Eyes Only. Like,
especially Forest Hills Drive.
Forest Hills,
I'm not.
but that one is probably my least revisited album. No, I agree.
Yeah,
It's like my least revisited
and
album.
it's a good. It's okay. It's a good album. It's just that it's nothing that I'm
It
like.
had a good beginning and a good ending. In the middle is kind of like, all right, well, I made these songs. It's like,
Yeah.
People will say, what's the first one called? Cold
Silent Story.
Silent
Cold World.
Story.
Yeah, Silent Story.
Classic. Then there
I don't even know if
was
it's a classic. Excuse me. I don't even know if it's a classic.
although that one did grow on me when it first dropped. I wasn't a
it's
huge
very
fan.
good. I don't even know if it's a
Because
classic.
I came from the Friday Night mixtape and I
I'm picking
expected
that word classic. I didn't say Untitled was a classic. I'm saying it's a good album.
Born Sinner was his follow up.
Yeah.
And Born Sinner was.
But again,
really good.
Untitled, I've never revisited. I listened to the whole thing at once. Never revisited it. I give that respect. I revisit it because I dropped the album. But I revisit Hip Hop Is Dead. I still feel the same way. It's trash. But
Hip Hop is dead. No, I like Hip Hop is dead.
I think there's like 3 songs.
different.
Like when he did his own, like Mobster Accent and shit. I was like, all right, this album was just like,
I like that.
It's terrible.
I like that song.
I thought it was terrible.
I like that song.
So-
what's up?
Why you guys don't like Drake? Like,
I never said I don't like Drake. I like
Drake. I
when
think he
he
gets more credit he
raps.
deserves.
I've said this over and over again. Watch the episode.
No.
I
No,
never-
he gives credit all the time.
Hold on, nah, 'cause
Paul gives Drake a lot of credit.
I got
no
a care
credit.
package in here. It's
If anything, when it comes to the word hater, it would be me versus him. He actually
I
gives
like
Drake credit.
Drake.
I think Drake is way more credit than he deserves.
I can make jokes on him still.
Your argument for Fab is my argument for Drake. I'm like, yo, he gets way more.
There's no
because
Fab argument.
because no one's actually mentioning Fab.
There's no
People are
Fab
mentioning
argument.
Drake in these conversations.
There's no Fab argument.
So
that he
who
has.
do you? All right, let me real
You see?
straight.
Look. You see the heart right there?
You like
That's downloaded, it's saved on the phone. So even if I'm on the train, lose signal, I can still listen to it.
Okay.
Not every song. We can go through the songs and we'll see which ones have hearts and which ones don't.
Would you
Drink
listen
Money
to
Can Buy, got a
Paris
heart.
Morton music and
The motion, no heart. You see that?
how about now?
No heart.
You fucking with me, man?
Yeah, you said you put the voice, that voice. No, I don't do that.
All right, hey,
no.
all right, listen.
Okay. Trust issues, not doing it. That's that. I'm not doing it.
He's singing. Days in the East.
Yeah.
What?
I rock with it. Draft Day didn't like that. John Manziel.
That's the Lauryn Hill sample.
No, I didn't like it.
Oh,
4 p.m. Calabasas.
take that,
You
note
got
over
the
there.
heart on there, and he did my man Joe Budden, but I still fight. 5 a.m.
5 a.m. Toronto.
I get lonely, nigga. I don't care. Go get somebody. I get lonely too, but I ain't trying to sing. Nah.
My problem with Drake is similar to my problem with Big. So I don't have an actual problem with Drake or Big, but when they get so much love that I feel is undeserved, that's where I'm like, all right, hold on, let's pull this back now. So with Drake, even when he first came out, so many people were like, oh my god, fucking great, he's fucking amazing. I just didn't see what was amazing or great. So I was like, oh, he's a dope rapper. And at the time there wasn't much coming out at that moment that was like to really compare to. So I was like, all right, I can see what they did like in The Kid. And then first album dropped, then second album dropped, and they're like, oh, that's a fucking classic. I remember I had the Army in the Warehouse. I want to say it was Jules who was playing it, but when someone in the warehouse was playing the Drake album, I was like, hey, they go, you heard the Drake? You heard the rap album? I was like, first of all, that's an R&B album, it's not a rap album. And we go back and forth from there, and I didn't see what people were seeing. Then more people got on the fucking Drake's the greatest of all time boat. I'm like, hold up.
You know what got me?
To me, it was like the El Cool J
the
thing.
mixtape.
So Far Gone.
So Far Gone. I think that was overrated. They even re-released the 10-year anniversary of it and all that stuff. I think this year J. Cole could have re-released Friday Night Lights. And I think that was a much better mixtape. So Far Gone.
It has nothing to do with this topic.
I'm just saying, but they're in that same class.
On the main
but they're in that same class. To me, So Far Gone, I don't see why everybody's making such a oh my god, this was a revolutionary mixtape.
I'm about to say something. I'm about to say something.
I don't see it.
I'm about to say something that you're gonna be
like as Drake or as the
yeah, right. He gonna do.
J. Cole.
Got your BlackBerry?
Don't you think that Drake kind of?
No, you're doing it wrong.
Don't you think that Drake kind of? Drake right now is arguably like the best artist out right now.
Artist.
That's
the package.
He's a pop star.
Yes, I give you that.
No, he's not.
He's a pop star.
He reaches a broader audience for popular
Do you
reasons.
know that every time he's featured on an
we had that conversation before. It's his name.
He's a pop star.
Yes, but who had the better features last year? J. Cole did.
To use your movie reference, you know what was one of the best selling movies of last year? Jumanji. You know why? Because The Rock was on it.
Right.
The movie itself, not that great.
Wait.
But The Rock was on it.
That's a back.
But featuring J. Cole
it
last
featured
year?
The Rock.
You want to talk about last year? What was the best song of last year?
I don't remember. What was the best song of last year?
I'll give you a hint.
Depends on.
She's in love with who I am.
Nah. I hate it. I think
You know, let me tell you something. I was in Houston,
But again,
I was in
it wasn't
LA,
because of
I was in
him.
New Orleans.
It was because of the song is
I was
hype.
in fucking.
It's a hyper song, so it's hyper. Yeah. But
Wait,
Drake
so
didn't say anything.
You're going just based off mass popularity?
Right, he didn't say anything.
Which is why he's a pop star.
He didn't say anything crazy
No.
like you got to be like, yo, his verse though, it's not the verse.
Because
The
I feel
verse
like
didn't make it.
I'm arguing with underground hip hop artists, right?
So, because what are you saying? You're talking about popularity?
No.
So he's pop. You argue when he said he's pop, but now you're saying popularity is what pushes him.
No.
So what are you saying?
If you play
With no dance skills, he's arguably the new Michael Jackson, like the king of pop.
He's a pop.
There's no dance skills. bro.
Well, you seen his dance skills against Chris Brown, right? You got it. But take his heart. He was looking like Kevin Hart right there. He was doing like a.
He danced the Hotline Bling. He had the modified Dame Dash. He had a modified Dame Dash.
So he's a pop star.
you guys,
Because if you're gonna tell me,
I'm hot of how
So
much
give
hate
me-
is in
that's
this
because you
goddamn-
wearing
Fucking Philly hoodie, motherfucker.
give me a verse. Give me something that he's the lyricism or show me that. Don't just tell me everyone loved this song. That doesn't tell. I never care about sales.
He got bars.
Because people sell off of just popularity and the hype. The machine of pushing Cardi B got pushed because of the label she was on.
the little baby joint with Drake.
Give me the verse.
My dad's a wait. The man's dead.
You're mumbling.
I don't hear words.
You signed the Migos.
He's mumble rapping now.
Signed the Migos.
Okay, so he mumble rapping. So okay, so he got the mumble
Look
rapping.
at
Right.
Look at me.
That's what I'm
He got
saying.
bars. All right,
When-
I'm
so
sorry. I'm not thinking about every
Somebody
fucking
got
song.
bars.
that
I want to
Drake
hear
had.
the bars then.
Yeah, great bars.
Let me hold on. The little baby joint.
I'll drag your face off this earth and curse your family children like Amityville. Driven nerve in your cavity filling. And Sandy's building a pavilion in my civilian. That
see?
be the anarchy that humanity's stealing. That is bars.
Who is that? Joel Ortiz?
That's big pun.
Big pun.
That's bars.
Don't bring that fat motherfucker into this goddamn conversation.
Lyric for lyric, motherfucker. A lot of niggas
Little
can't fucking
baby
pun.
Gunna and Drake never recover.
Never recover.
That's what we talking about.
Bars.
Look.
I bring her money, they change up the topic. I got a 19 and they folded my pocket. She gave me a number, now I gotta block it. I'm mixing the dirty bills in with the profit. Clean that shit up and I give it right back to him. If I don't fuck with him, then I can't rap with him. I wanna beat him when somebody catches him. I wanna witness and see that shit.
I think he's mistaken flow with bars.
I bring her hits and they
Because it's the flow.
His flow is bananas.
He's not saying anything.
But if you again, so
okay, now I get it. Now I get why you said because that's all it is, the flow.
that's what he's saying.
So you were just highlighting the
Look, nigga.
like Bad and Bougie.
So
No, you can't compare Migos to Drake.
It's the same flow.
This is the way
It's the same flow.
my rap style looks. Take it like mid 2000s. If you could go to AZ lyrics, read the lyrics, and it's just as poppin', just as hard. You're like, all right, well that was some balls. Versus that, where you're like, all right, well the flow is nice, but without the flow, is he really saying anything? No.
I thought you were talking about this song. No, is it this one? No, it's not this one either.
Nobody's
This I thought you were talking about this song.
That too, yeah.
This was the more popular song.
Yeah.
This shit sucks.
No, it doesn't. Popular.
No, it's probably people already. What's he saying?
He said Pikachu.
See, that's the problem right there.
So let's go to Drake.
Go ahead.
We're drinking.
I think it was in the beginning.
It's like a pop song.
she held it down, so she got a Mercedes.
Same flow.
That Quavo? That Offset? Who's that? The Drug
I'm losing. I feel like this. You want to do fucking movies? This is 300. This is 300. I'm fucking going for a battle that I'm about to lose. This is what it is.
So you're not even leading that right now.
Same
You just
shit.
fucking do a
That's
couple
what I thought you were talking about that song. You're talking about a whole other song, but it's the same song.
No.
It sounds like the same song. That's the thing I thought you meant. Cause I heard that more in like clubs and stuff where I was at. I heard that song because everybody's like Lil
So
Baby.
here's the
I was
thing,
confused with the
and
Baby.
my fucking little sister can attest to this. When he first dropped, what's the big single, the first one that really popped?
For Drake?
Yeah.
Best I Ever Had?
Yes, best I've had. On there, in the actual verses, are bars. There are bars. My butt so big, I probably sell a Blake disc, whatever. So, like things like that. Like that's a clever fucking bar for him, for his style, what he is. That's fucking big. 'Cause at that time, he probably could have sold a Blake disc. Like that's crazy. Or even the like when my album dropped, niggas that copy and say it's for their sister. I respect that ball. That's a ball for Drake. It fits Drake. It fits his style. When he does this shit like Money in the Grave, there's a one line that he has where it's like, but you're not about that life, so it doesn't fit you, so don't say it. It doesn't work.
I don't even like Money in the Grave.
You're from Canada. You're not.
You don't like Money.
I don't like Money in the Grave.
It's alright.
I think it's I don't like it.
It serves its purpose. It's
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 cool.
like
That's why it's at the end of Ross's. Like I don't even.
the shit that I got bumped when I'm driving.
No, that's not even one of gold chains, whatever. The one on that didn't make the album. That's not even on Ross.
So to me,
Yeah.
No, it is.
Drake-
Ross album?
No, Money in the Grave's not on it. It's the other. That one's gold chain. Whatever that was. Gold.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Money in the Grave is just sold by itself right
Yeah,
now.
Money. Right. That was a throwaway. I don't like that song.
but to me, the way I look at it
He
was
said the
Drake.
KD
So
line.
another
KD
thing,
line was alright.
if I take Drake's entire discography, there's not one album he has where I can't skip once,
But that's
and that doesn't
he
exist on
sings.
any of my top artists. Like,
That's because he sings.
no, I actually prefer singing Drake. I like rapping Drake when he goes in, but I like
All right, you
for
just
music
said
to
before-
drive. To music that, like I'm driving. So Drake's an artist I can only play when I'm driving. I'll never be at home like let me throw this in and I'm in the mood right now. Drake is someone I have to be driving to listen to because at least it's a flow. I can drive like all right.
And Big Pun?
drive. Pun I can listen to when I'm driving. It's the opposite. If I'm home, I want to throw on some shit.
So then that's
I
a
throw on Pun.
contradiction right there.
How?
Because you categorize it in a way where it's like it's impossible to judge. Between lyricist, overall artist, fucking production, whatever it is, it's like there's some artists like they're good, but they're not great. I'm sorry to tell you this, but Drake is great, man.
He's a great pop artist. I agree with.
He's
we
a
agree
great
with that.
artist.
Yeah.
He no lie.
No one disagrees
He
here.
is the Jay-Z of today. Cool, but we're in different times.
And not in the rap category.
We're in different times.
In-
What?
in music,
But no,
in
but,
pop.
but right, because Jay-Z was got popular.
Oh my God.
He even said it himself, I want to rhyme like common sense, but I made $5 million. I ain't been rhyming like common sense. So he knew the game. So he did things to the game. The same way Drake takes flows and styles from other countries and regions and artists, Jay was doing that. He started rapping like Lil Chris from Philly and them. He started rapping like younger. Like he started rapping like other people to get. Drake is doing that, but even to extreme now. Like Drake will take your whole flow, your whole song. You know what I'm saying?
So the best way I can explain it,
do a
like to
London
me, like
accent on.
when Nicki Minaj came out, I was like, oh shit, a chick who could rap from Queens. And then when she started dropping shit like Starships, I was like, oh, she's a pop artist. Make your money, get your bag.
Right.
Drake's career is Starships. He's a pop artist.
But Drake teeters.
The pop artist.
Because Drake will give you the Lucy's. That's why I said the care package was those Lucy's.
He's not a pop artist? Come on,
He
you're
give
saying
you
he's not a
those
pop
Lucy's.
artist?
No, he's not a pop artist.
But the album don't have those
I'm
hard
talking
tracks.
about old school, show my age a little bit.
Do
I'm
you
talking
know
about
how-
right now,
do
old
you
school,
know-
we walk through FYE or walk through Coconuts. In the rap section, you can see that Drake's album belongs in the rap section. No, it'd be next to Taylor Swift and pop. That's where it belongs.
No.
Yeah, it is. Just because you rhyme don't mean you rapping.
All right, so let me ask you. All right,
What's up?
see, because he said Big and Drake, right? For instance,
Two separate subjects on why I said Big and Drake though.
No, I know that, but musically, right? Not musically.
Not
You can listen to a Drake record.
Okay. Which
and-
record? Because he's too many genres. So which record?
What is he now? Is he
You gotta be specific, right? Because he'll give you the Afro
Is he
beats.
Pop Kang? Is he Pop Kang?
He'll give you the London drill.
Listen.
Yeah, he give you the London
What is it?
drill.
Off your head, top boy.
Then he give you, right. Then he rap. Then he's like he's.
To be fair, it might not be his fault. He might be schizophrenic and we don't know it.
Ooh, that's a good point.
No one thought about that one.
My bad.
Has anyone put him on the couch?
My bad. You right. You might have a point.
Drake,
there.
you want to come on the couch?
6. That's why he be like 6. He got 6 personalities in his head. 6. That makes sense. That make okay. I didn't think of that.
That makes sense.
I listen to Drake albums, always thinking one day he gonna give me like a rap album. And what was the one where his head was in the clouds?
Nothing was the same.
And it started out with the Tuscan leather. He had 3 different beats, and it was rapping, and he was getting more aggressive. And I'm head nodding. I'm like, Drake got me nodding my head. Yeah. And then the next song, he's like, oh, I miss you. I'm like, dude, you had me like this. Now I'm like, call my ex. Right back to back.
But what did Jack say though?
She didn't pick up. Let me start.
Bitches.
You know what I mean? Disrespectful. Like, I'm thinking about you. Like, hello. But that's like the perfect example that always comes back to my mind. Like, Tuscan leather had me nodding my head. Drake never made me nod. Like, he hit me with how long they gonna do the intro. Like, I'm like, yeah, Nick, keep going though.
So
like,
you finally nodded what after the 3rd or 4th album, you mean?
What happened?
You finally nodded what after the 3rd or 4th
Well,
album?
don't get me wrong. Lord knows, his verse on Lord knows, you could put that up against some rappers. His verse on Lord knows again.
But so we've had this argument. I'm pretty sure
teeter-totter.
on camera. That's where things like Lord knows and things like and his leather shit like is where I argue like maybe he might have a ghostwriter because of the fact that there's only sometimes where he really shows that he could rap, which doesn't make any sense. When you're melodic, you know how to. So for instance, I'm not comparing the two, but I'm a big fan of for rap of Tech Nine. Tech Nine artistry can flow like crazy. He's one of the best flows I've ever heard in my life when it comes to rap.
Yeah.
So he can do different kind of songs. His style, his content will never be mainstream.
Right. Okay.
Drake has the opportunity to actually spin R&B, great melody, great flow, and spit. Because if he can spit like he does all the time, like Tuscan Level, if he do that all the time, we're still having a flow and beat. Why doesn't he do it? Which makes me feel like maybe someone does write the shit.
Well, again, he doesn't want to because he knows he's going to sell. Like I said, that's why I compare him to Jay-Z. Because truthfully, he could rhyme like Lord knows.
But you don't think Drake would still
20
sell like
million,
that, though? I think Drake would still sell like that.
No.
Jay wouldn't have sold like that.
Women buy more music than we do. Now, it's the streaming era, so it's a little bit different metrics. But even with streaming, he got that demographic. He's not losing.
Well,
he's not losing.
I always said that he was the newer generation of LL Cool J minus the bars.
I think even worse. Because you know,
It's more about, like,
when I think of LL, I think of a man rapping to women. With Drake, he empowers women. He's like turning on them.
Nothing wrong with that.
Whose side are you
Nothing
on?
wrong with that, though.
There's nothing wrong with it.
about to get
But it's
kicked
like,
out.
whose side are you
See
on
what
though? He don't speak for us. I don't get the feeling like he's speaking for us. Like,
Now, sometimes
he's
he
like, look at women. Go to Instagram.
I do agree with that, but
Women will quote Drake more than anything.
Women?
We don't quote Drake. You look at women's
Well, Drake
pictures.
quotes Drake.
Well, when you look at the Instagram pictures, when a new Drake album comes out, you see all his captions. All the captions are Drake quotes. You don't see dudes quoting Drake. We will quote LL. You know, we talking to a girl. How you doing, miss? My name is L. I'm like the pickup line.
But you don't get this isn't fucking 85 anymore, bro.
I get that. But
so you guys are thinking about shit from 90s.
No,
and shit.
but I'm telling you right now, he's not rapping for me. He's not rapping for me.
So then that's where the contradiction lies. I'm sorry.
He made a whole song.
You guys are comparing shit like, time
no comparison. I'm saying right now.
Do you remember?
He's not rapping for me.
Do you remember when your parents used to be like, turn on that shit, and you guys be listening to your little
Again,
fucking LL Cool J?
My mom used to bump 2 Live Crew while taking me to school. No comparison. You can't tell that to me. My pops, watch him out. My pops loved Tupac.
Wait,
my pops used to quote Dougie Fresh word for word. Rob Basin. It Takes Two. He knew that word for word. My pops loved hip hop. He had the stylistics and all that on too.
Okay.
But when hip hop came up, he wasn't on. So turn that noise off. He was on. I want to rock right now. He knew the word.
I like the Whopper.
Yeah, he knew that word for. And I'm sitting there like. what's this hip hop thing we're talking about here? Like, I'm young, so I'm like, okay, this must be some. So I got into it.
You guys are comparing, I'm
not comparing.
You are. In a way you are.
Because said, I don't compare
John is telling me that, Drake is a pop artist, which is kind of disrespectful. No, it's not.
He is a pop artist.
He's popular.
But you guys are trying to be like, there's no artist right now that's going to be a Rakim or is going to.
We never said he had to be.
But you guys are making the comparison.
John just asked, could he or should he? And I said he shouldn't because it won't sell.
But why can't they
we're not
be their
comparing
own
anybody.
element?
Fine, so we're not comparing anybody. So who did we compare him to?
The Drake category?
No. Like, I'm talking about, even you could throw in Cole and Kendrick.
But we didn't compare. I'm not comparing him to anybody except for, like I said, business-wise, Jay-Z. Because he strikes me as the guy that found the loophole in the business.
Right.
And is business-wise.
Right. But
look at them business-wise. Drake got his OVO playing. Jay got his Puma playing.
Cool.
Those are the comparisons. Who's running the game right now, whether you like it or not? Drake is musically, and he's got his ear to what other people are doing, so he's jumping on songs. Jay was doing that.
You know what I think it is? Drake is the Kobe Bryant of rap right now. Kobe Bryant was hated. Hated.
By who again? Nobody hates Drake.
No, let me tell you something. People hated Kobe.
Who?
People hated Kobe. I'm telling you.
Who?
Fans, players.
What fans?
Yeah, but still,
what fans of teams they lost to? Boston Celtic fans?
No, listen to what I'm saying. They hated Drake. I mean, they hated Kobe, but they respected Kobe.
Okay.
And I think after 10 years of Drake,
I respect his business. I respect the business side of it. I don't like the music all the way.
The bullshit.
But I can't
fucking take care.
Just the rap fucking thing. The raps, yes.
No, I got some
majority.
I don't hate Drake.
Right.
You do hate. I just think he gets way more credit than he deserves.
You keep saying hate. Nobody hates Kobe or Drake.
Well, they don't hate Kobe anymore.
Nobody ever hated Kobe except for Celtic fans.
There's artists I hate. Like I try to listen to. I don't see what people see in Young Thug. It's not me. Listen, it's not for me.
If a game is on and he hit a buzzer beater against my team, I'm gonna call him all kinds of curses. It's not hate. When Drake sings, I just press fast forward.
Okay, I respect.
So it's not hate. Do you? He's top of the game right now. I just said that 5 times. It's not hate.
Best artist of 2018.
I'm just not gonna listen to it.
Best artist of 2019.
No.
Best artist of 2017.
No.
Fuck. You're killing me. You're killing me, Petey. Come on.
So, perfect example. Even LeBron right now in the NBA, he may not win the MVP or be the best player, but he's always talked about. Cool. He didn't make the playoffs this year, but he started yelling Taco Tuesday. He kept himself relevant. That's what Drake does. Keep yourself relevant.
Okay.
He does that. So you don't have to be number one all the time, but if you stay in that top, you stay hover.
You good.
When you drop, you all right. Because again, he's solidified.
Yep.
That's the point that we're trying to say with the whole Lauryn Hill.
Yo, fuck out of here.
The whole Lauryn Hill big situation.
I just want to say, just before we wrap this up, I didn't really express all my opinions.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Because you guys didn't let me talk, which is cool, whatever. But I just want to say,
you sang a lot.
But I just want to say, as much as I respect you, both of y'all opinions, you guys gonna be more fucking.
I just want to go on the record and say
it's true.
We've been here like 3 hours. She was on the whole time. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, America.
I just want to say I've been trying to wrap the show up for like 2 hours now, and he want to talk about somebody not letting somebody talk. I've been trying to wrap the show up. He's been talking the whole time.
Okay.
So I was trying to get us out of here because you said you had to go a certain time. I'm like, all right, bet I got you. This nigga talking about some other stuff. So, but
and if these niggas want to talk about mother,
Steve. Once again, for the listeners that can't see you.
Oh, they can see me.
Tell them, say it out loud. Tell them your social media.
That's not how listening works, bro.
Yeah. Tell them your social media.
Wait, is this on a podcast?
It's on everything.
Apple, you're not real podcast.
I'm on Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud.
I'm gonna do it.
Google Play.
I'm gonna subscribe.
We on all that. Oh, you haven't subscribed yet?
No, I did it on YouTube, but I didn't do it on the podcast.
Word? All right.
I'm so sorry.
I see how now it's double edged.
It's gonna change right now.
So give me your social media so they know where to send it.
It is at Tell 'em Steve Sent You at IG, and I don't have a Facebook, so
because it's not fucking 2012. That's why.
Yeah, Facebook is kind of corny now, don't you think?
I mean, but I'm on there because I post the podcast on there too, so I'm with all platforms.
Yeah, follow him on Facebook.
2021 Vision everywhere.
Paul the Bull.
2021 Vision. That's where you want to go. Everybody listening, everybody watching. A20221 VIS on.
I changed my shit recently and it's just too long, so pause.
Yeah, please pause.
For you. You know though, Paul. Come on.
Can you just put it like underneath?
Yeah, but that's for the viewers. The people listening can't see.
Nigga, just put it like underneath the.
Can I cater to all my audience? Can I cater to all my audience? I don't want to disrespect the listeners.
I believe it's
some people listen on the car.
Amazing dad _ horrible human.
He's gonna fuck that up. He's gonna be like amazing. Is it with a Z? Like he's gonna fuck that whole shit up.
Look, spell it as it is. It's in the description still.
Just put it in the description.
But still,
on both.
People may be listening. You know, people drive and listen to the podcast. People, you know what I mean? Like
it was mediocre human, but then someone told me I was a horrible person, and I agreed with them. So now it became amazing dad, horrible human.
It's still too much to type. You can't just put like the homie John.
That's what works.
All right, well, we out here, fellas. Thank you once again.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank y'all for listening, watching, and all that good stuff. We'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the show, hit the like button. Share it. Tell your friends about it. Let them know what's going on. Also, hit subscribe and the bell to be notified when new content is loaded, because there's much, much more to come.